Yo, 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 yo. What is up with my boxing family? This is Tuesday Night Raw with D1 and William Old School. And what the is up with these B-side boxers thinking they can turn down title shots? I don't give a shit how much money they got offered. None of that. That man is in no position to be turning down any sort of title fight, especially coming off a loss, losing that bad to Shakur Stevenson, putting out a stinker. You need to accept that 400K and get on with it. But his team never told him what the real offer was. He's saying the promotional company is playing games with him. Oh no, man. It all seems fishy. So much ducking in the last couple days. Let's get into it. Smash the like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's get it. Tuesday Night Raw. Still one alert. Shout out to the super chat.
What is up? What is up? Welcome to fucking Tuesday Night Raw. We here. We about to talk some shit. We got a little bit to talk about. What's up with you, OG?
I'm good. Give me a few minutes. I just walked in the door and let me eat real quick. I'm gonna put it on
Do
mute.
your thing, man. You do your thing, bro. Let me say what's up to the people in the building. Real ones in the place to be. BVO. What the fuck is up, big dog? Tim Layton, salutations, bro. Yeah, salute. At least don't sound like it was an actual number. Shit, they know the real numbers. They're like, yo, Edwin, you can have 200, but we gonna keep the rest of this, alright? What up, Alan? Salute, Ty Drakeford. What's up? Ant McQueen busting down film of Abdullah. That was a good one. Good shit, champ. Good shit. Good shit. Everybody, yeah, that's everybody. Salute to everybody in here. Appreciate y'all. What the fuck is up with B-side boxers thinking they can turn down 400K? Like, I don't know if people understand really how much money is 400K to somebody like Edwin De Los Santos. There's no reason. Like, that's a lot of money for him. There's no reason to turn that shit down. None. Because you turn down offers from Bob Arum and them, and they really wanted Keyshawn to fight. Edwin, you turn down them kind of deals, they might not come around again. Like, for real. You offer me 400K, I'll fight 10 people in the same fucking night. 42 and all. I fucking promise, dude. I'll fight everyone they got. What's up, Cash? Salute, homie. For real, 400. First it was 200. They were passing that joint around. And salute to Matt Brunch. Shout out thanks for the info. If Matt Brunch tweets it, it's real news. That's all I got to see. Yeah, that dude ain't fucking with his integrity for nobody. So salute. I just don't know what the fuck Edwin's talking about. What? Like, that shit's crazy to me, bro. Getting all these guys turning down fucking title shots and fights, big fights, and fucking we're holding out. And wait up a minute. Shout out to Ty Drakeford. That's what I'm talking about. Salute. That's a lot of love. I don't know shit, man. People give me a dime, and it's the thought that counts for somebody like me. Salute to you, Ty.
My dog, thanks for the cash app, homie.
I was broke like a wild bat. Now I'm up all of a sudden.
Definitely got to fix that one. Salute.
Shout out to the one that chose to keep it G and spend some of his or her hard-earned money at the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, let me read this tweet and shit to y'all. Let me see. Matt Brunch. There he is. I think it was him. I hope it was him. Over here. ICS Mania cancel what? What? Top ranks Carl Moretti says Edwin De Los Santos was offered at least. Shout out to fucking Allen for actually knowing how to read and comprehend because it's not a fucking common thing amongst boxing fans to catch things like at least. Like, salute, homie. At least 400 racks. You know how much money that is in the Dominican? I just, this is the last place I went on vacation. 400 grand there, killing life, loving life. The only reason we pay so much is we're tourists around that joint. So, yo, 400 racks. He turns it down for Keyshawn Davis. But then Edwin, to be fair to Edwin, he's the first comment on there. Now look at this. I ain't even know there was 400K. My promoter offered me 225. He didn't even give it the 250. Samson was like, fuck that, son. Fuck you think this is. All right, Carl, my guy will do it for let me see what he's talking about. Edwin, you got 225. The real offer's 400. That's some street shit, dog. I gotta call it like I see it. That's some street shit right there. Like, yo, bro, my boy's got this. Samson pulling some shit. Makes me wonder. Did he step in between some of these Benavidez fights he was supposed to get? Is he fucking skimming off the top of all them joints? But man, man. Shout out to Alan with the $5 in the Cash App, man. You a fucking real one, homie. Appreciate you.
Back to back to back to back. Bro, I was.
Shout out to you, dog. Thanks for the Cash App.
Back to.
I gotta fix that one too. I'm over here slacking with these fucking screen recordings. Sloppy as shit. That's how you know I'd be up at like 4 in the morning doing this shit. Half awake, half fucking in the bag, doing the shit after a live stream, trying to make some shit a little bit better. I need to get my shit together. Seems like these motherfuckers waiting on Tank payday. They all think, bro, this is where I'm at with this shit. Like, you guys, he can't fight you at all. No, everybody's not going to get a Tank fight. I'd be shocked if 2 or 3 of them do. I think Tank's going to rematch it with Roach. I'm almost certain. I hope he goes gets Shakur. It's an easy fucking fight. I think that's easy work for Tank. He ain't got to worry about shit. Go get Shakur. But I think he's done after a couple of these, bro. I think the kid, he might take a little hiatus and then come back. Like, go get some fucking counseling, man. He thinks it'll take the killer instinct out of him. He shouldn't think that. Counseling helped me in ways that I can't fucking even begin to tell people. But I'm still crazy as shit. I'll still fight with any motherfucker tomorrow. 400 grand? I'm telling, I'll fight the top ranks entire fucking staff for 400K. Bob Arum first. Real shit. Bob Arum first. Let's get it. Trying to pull this joint up. Last time we were live, we were talking about the Fabio Wardley, Big Baby Miller. You guys see that? I just want to play a little piece of it. I want to play the beginning where dudes talking shit. Or, wait a minute. Let me see this. What the fuck is this email from? Great news after manually review. See, this is. Let me share this with the Angry White Man family, the AWM Boxing Podcast. Every single one of my videos, they add suitability, yellow fucking dollar signs, yellow dollar signs, every single time, regardless to if I say a swear word or if I don't. They copyright or fucking add suitability it, so I can't get fucking paid off the ads. It's not like I'm gonna get much because my videos right now ain't getting too many views, but they will. Great news! After manually reviewing, we've determined that it is suitable for fucking ads. Of course you did. But why'd you do it in the first place? Like, what? What the fuck? Just take me for any other YouTuber. I just got a potty mouth on these lives, and I'm learning how to fucking keep it under control on them stupid fucking videos. So stop fucking with me. Know what I mean? Yes, the Shakur shit. He looks kind of he looks like he's dead set on taking this shit to a fucking purse bid. He said he had something to his Instagram story. I don't even know how to pull Instagram up on this shit, or else I would. He said something crazy on his Instagram. He said something along the lines like you fall for nothing, stand for something, you fall for nothing. We're going to purse bid is how I took that shit. I could have read it wrong. I could have seen it wrong, but I don't know. I don't think so, man. I think he's fully prepared to go to first purse bid, and that will be a terrible thing for him. It just will. Sorry, guys. I can't put it no other way. Other than that's bad. Actually, let me pull this Benavidez shit up real quick. That's one we can. Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's a stream starting. Fuck is y'all talking about? Yeah, I'm a little flying by the seat of my pants right now. Some straight freestyle shit, but it is what it is. No, 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 no. This is it. This is it. First, right? And I think that's what Shakur is. I think. While we're talking about Shakur, let's listen to what Rolando Romero had to say about this shit. Just real quick. I'm gonna drop the link in a few too, if anybody want to come up and talk their shit about all these people avoiding big time fights and ducks and man, Edwin, I'm disappointed. I was fucking ready. Like ready, willing, and able. I already made the plans to fucking go to the scope. I was already there. Now this dude don't take the 225 or the 400. 225 is even cool with me. I'll take that. Shit. Especially if I'm confident in my abilities. I'm gonna come beat your ass for 225. Real shit. It's BS how I can't comment on those shorts. It is crazy, right, Alan? And I've sat down with these people with the help desk, asking them over and over and over again. Dragon, shout out to fucking Dragon. He sat there with me, giving them screenshots and shit. Dude's like, send me a screenshot of how they can't comment. I said, how the fuck do you want me to send you a screenshot of how somebody can't comment? Are they supposed to be fucking touching the comment thing and then all of a sudden get the screenshot at the right time? You know how you gotta fucking hold your phone and press down and the other and press. How the fuck you gonna do that? It's like you're asking me for the impossible. Just tell me there's fucking restrictions on my account. The fuck? Don't sit here and lie and shit. That's some corny goofball shit. Straight up, dog. Crush, what up with you? Salutations, OG. Thanks for stopping through, man. Man, I'm grabbing the wrong thing here. Yeah, trying to walk and chew gum at the same time and shit. Yep. This is everybody's favorite fighter, I assume, right? Rolly. Always talking shit about Shakur and shit.
I think he's a defensive mind. Like some guys are offensive. Like I'd say you're an offensive.
I don't even know if y'all can see
right?
this.
Like you're trying to fucking knock somebody out. So
let me get the link.
Because that's where I get my entertainment by punching people in the fucking face, not touching men over and over and over again and stopping. I get my entertainment by landing a hard shot and watching them on the ground bleeding,
no pauses, no none of that.
Fainting on the ground,
work.
can't move it on. That's where I get my entertainment. I don't get my entertainment by.
and you're entertaining.
I'll be saying that shit too.
I love watching your fights. But
we're not doing no fucking jabbing.
What do the fans prefer more than anything?
Fuck out of here.
But that's only if you're entertained by knockouts. There are some people who are entertained by the science of it. So someone else might say, I think.
Okay, so there's the 10% of people that are entertained.
No, mad people are entertained by that shit. I'm just fucking around. Arena, what up, Arena?
90% they want to see fucking knockouts and flatlines.
I think for the most
knockouts
part,
and flatlines.
That's why people tune in. Like we're tuning in because we want.
That's why I'm gonna tell you like this. Why do you think people watch UFC?
Because of the knockouts.
I'm gonna tell you like this, but UFC's
corny as shit, goofball.
UFC fight, there's so much shit going on Bro, it's so disorganized, bro. They're looking all
Cornball.
fucking weird because there's like mixing like 4 or 5 different martial arts,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. It looks horrible. Like when I mean it looks horrible, they can't fight anything, but there's blood all over the place. You see these guys like fucking like beating
Shit.
each other's face in, but like and guess what? They don't sit down, duck dodging. You know why? Because Dana don't let that shit happen.
Dana?
They over there,
Dana?
they gotta fight, bro. You the
Who the
best.
fuck is
I'm about to
Dana?
fucking show you the fucking best. Over and
Dana?
over, now over here, all these motherfuckers picking who they fight, picking this, not trying to fucking chase a fucking check instead of trying to fucking chase legacy.
But I will
Damn,
say
I
that's
thought I swore a lot.
Dana
And then I
can
listened to fucking
control.
Rolly talk.
Controls, or the UFC, they
We're about the
control
same.
how much money you're gonna get paid, which is not the same as boxers, right?
Okay,
So
no, but let me ask you this though. Maybe it should be like that.
maybe it should be.
Maybe it should be like that
Maybe it should
because it this only benefits the entertaining fighters.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It only benefits the entertaining fighters. It doesn't benefit the boring fighters that nobody that don't even try. The
I'm really
entertaining.
just buying
I
time.
mean, it helps the entertaining fighters who will go out their way to try to grow a fight. UFC fighters,
UFC fighters.
at least they all try to sell themselves. They all try
Is
to
he
do
not
the most.
jacked up
And
right
their
now?
fights are entertaining, except for if they're on the ground just hugging each.
That's how all of a sudden he's confident and talking shit because he knows that the date is coming soon. I will say this: a lot of the Devin Haney fans and shit, are the Ryan Garcia guys. They're all like, "Where the fuck is Rolly at? Rolly ain't acting himself." It's because he's on a complete foreign fight promotion. This ain't his home turf. This ain't where he feels comfortable to be talking his crazy shit. So you could tell he's in shape and ready to go now because he's coming up, getting on fight hype, talking that shit. Shout out to Rolly, man.
His voice reminds me of a goddamn cartoon character.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Each other all damn time. But if there's some blood involved, oh dude, everyone's watching that shit.
Yeah. I was about to say even when they're on the ground, Dana doesn't really like. Dana encourages them to keep it standing, right? Like
yeah, because that's what it's like. Man, I don't want to see two men on the ground, all in these
intimate.
not being intimate, just more like these predicaments, like trying to just getting each other in like different positions and
Boxing Slacker, what up with you, homie? Salutations.
I want to see them punch each other in the face. I want to see like all the blood and everything all over the place.
Yeah.
But like I said,
yeah, he's geeked up.
That's the reason why
he's ready.
Because there ain't no
fucking rocking back and forth and shit.
This person's not gonna fight.
Talking crazy.
Like with me, my career, I fucking fought everybody. I went after everybody. I'm still fighting everybody. There ain't no fucking cherry picks or any of this shit. I go after everyone. If there's a fucking fight for me, I'm gonna go for it.
I agree.
But other fighters don't think like that because they all want to chase money.
Well, I mean, that's I mean, I don't want to knock the money part of it, right? Because that's
But honestly, I think they're overpaying all these motherfuckers.
You think
and
so?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm for fighters getting paid. Yeah. I'm not for fighters getting overpaid.
Really? Like
I'm for no. Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm out for fighters getting paid. I want fighters to get paid.
Right.
I don't want fighters to get overpaid because it makes them all fucking lazy and chase a fucking check instead of fucking chase legacy.
So when you
Rolly got a point. Can't hear you, D1. If you speaking, I can't hear you.
Nah, it's a stupid fucking computer always asking for fucking permissions. StreamYard, how the fuck am I the host of this shit, but yet somehow you lose permission to my fucking sound? What? This fucking app is garbage. It is straight trash. I fucking hate it. But Rolly got a good fucking point. A great point, matter of fact. A lot of these guys think they're entitled and deserve all this fucking money. we got to keep the fighters active. I want them all to get paid. I want them all to have a comfortable, fucking great life. But overpaying and paying these guys fucking all this money to be in these fights, like Turkey overpaying these guys, and that's why he's really saying he don't want them to be overpaid, because he's talking to fucking Turkey. Like real shit. That's what he's saying. He's not saying like a million is too much, or he's saying fucking the money that Turkey's been lighting on fire, boosting up the fucking market. It's gonna come to a crash and halt, and I think we're starting to see the signs of it. I want these guys to get paid, but I also want them to fucking stay fighting. I need them to stay in fights. I need them to keep fucking fighting, because we should be getting 3, 4 fights a year out of each one of these guys. Like, you know how lit boxing would be if these fucking dudes would actually get in the ring and fight like they should, like fighters should. If you're not going to fight 3, at bare minimal, 2 times a year. If they all fought 2 times a year, you know how fucking lit boxing would be? It would be a lot higher than 14th in America. That much I know for sure. But
Here's another
he is
problem.
kind of a little bit.
When you overpay these guys, what happens is, if Turkey keeps overpaying them, when these guys go back to and Turkey's out of this and they go back to the other promoters, they're going to want the same money. And it ain't going to happen. So what are they going to do? Sit on the shelf?
They got enough money. And a lot of them do. A lot of them do.
Well, then they'll be out.
Man, this fucking week in boxing is crazy. All the fights that could have happened and aren't happening because of fucking money or belts or fucking bullshit. That's when it makes you think there's too many moving parts in this shit. I wish we could just have a
I didn't
fucking
know
league
about
like the NBA.
I didn't know about the De Los Santos. Here's my opinion on that, though. Why didn't Bob come up with at least $1 million for De Los Santos?
$1 million for fucking Edwin De Los Santos? What?
I don't know.
Why would he
Dude.
pay
Why not?
De Los Santos $1 million? What?
To get him in the ring.
You fucking Edwin De Los Santos don't. What? A
Well, I don't
million
know, bro.
fucking dollars for
If it gets
Edwin
him
De
in that
Los
freaking
Santos?
ring.
Hell no, dog. That's fucking extortion. That's way too much. 400K was a handsome offer. 400 grand for Edwin De Los Santos. What other opportunities Edwin De Los Santos gonna have? Where's he
So
gonna get that cut?
why is
Where's he
this
gonna get
guy
that kind of
taking
money?
most of his money then?
Huh?
Why is
You
this
don't pay
promoter,
Edwin De Los Santos
whoever his
a
management
million
is,
dollars.
taking all that money from him then?
Shit. That's what's his name? That's the same dude. That's fucking that's my guy. He's his promoter. If he ain't have his promoter, you think Edwin De Los Santos would have an opportunity? A guy who cracks fucking super hard. You think he would get any of the opportunities he's been getting? He's had fucking Ryo, Shakur. He went out in the Shakur fight and threw fucking the least amount of punches ever thrown in a fight. Ever. In the entirety. Everybody blames that shit on Shakur, but if you want to be 100 about the shit, Edwin went out there and did even less than he did. Chased him around the ring, and it's harder to fucking throw a punch when you're the one moving forward and you can't plan. I get it, but that's the reality of it, bro. He's coming off his worst fucking performance. You can't pay him more than that, because if you pay him more than that, then the next guy's gonna want more than him. It's just it just gets out of control. The next guy's gonna want more. That's why Boots couldn't pay fucking Brian Norman all this fucking $2 million for a fucking unit. What? You ain't got not even a tenth of that. Now you're trying to extort me because you got a fucking belt? Nah, dog. These dudes be overplaying their hands, and I don't know why the fuck his promoter held that from him. That's fucked up, Samson. If I'm Samson, I take something off the top of there, but not that much. That's a lot, bro. That's the difference between making a fight and not making a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
And it
but you
kept
ain't
him out.
paying, you
Now it's
can't pay
keeping him out of the ring.
you can't pay Edwin no $1 million, bro. I would love to, but you can't. You can't. Just paying every contender to fight Keyshawn $1 million, bro. Especially one that's coming off his worst performance ever. But I don't know why he's so hell bent on fighting the guy, anyways. What are you trying to do? One up Shakur?
And
PBC Robin. They are. Shit, dude. Samson, that's a low down, dirty fucking.
bottom feeder promoter fucking move there. And Samson's one of the more successful promoters in this game. I don't know why he tried to take damn near half of it. Shit, you're taking 175, giving him 225. That's half, bro. 50 less than half, dog. Yeah, you can't do that. Let me play a little bit more of this, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Say fighters being overpaid, right? Because look, like most fighters will argue, hey, listen, this is my life. I'm putting it on the line. We could die in here, so I should be paid every penny. Like I should be paid every dollar, right? But
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Every dollar.
I completely understand. But like
Samson.
goes back. I'm for fighters getting paid. I'm not
And
for them getting overpaid to the point.
I wanted fucking that fight bad. Old school. I was literally about to start booking shit for the Edwin De Los Santos Keyshawn fight. That sucks.
Over there, fucking, they don't even try and they just go over there picking everybody until you could.
Dank, what up?
Get a big fight purse over here, big fight purse over there, fighting fucking no names.
So, but how do you calculate a fight?
Yeah, I like fucking Samson. Told your boy Turkey, I ain't kissing shit. Fucking gold-plated punk ass ring. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I rock with Samson.
Fighters worth, right? Like, how do you
that
know
fucking piece of shit, fake diamond, gold-plated fucking ring out of here?
How many cheeks they put in the seats, as they say?
Yeah. If you could put people in seats, you need to get paid.
That means you're entertaining because people want to watch.
No, that means like this. But you shouldn't be getting paid if you can't put somebody in a fucking seat.
Facts, Rolly.
It's the same thing with everything. How do you get paid as a car salesman? How many cars you sell, right?
Yeah. You don't sell.
How do you get paid in any industry? How many of this you sell, right?
He's bringing up Rolly cooking.
Numbers, and you guys ain't generating numbers.
Yeah,
they ain't putting people in seats. And they're all expecting that they all want to go fucking sit down and pick opponents and all this stuff and expecting to get paid the most. And then they get paid that shit and they get fucking lazy and don't even try to knock people out no more.
Well, why would you if you're getting a bag?
Rolly and Shake too. You can tell he's fucking ready, bro.
But I'm not for them getting overpaid.
No, nobody that ain't confident don't get this close to the motherfucking camera. Rolly ready.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I get it. But I think
that's why every time I fight, I try to make the biggest and most dynamic fight I can. With the lead up and everything. You know why? Because I don't feel justice getting paid.
Did I get All Things super chat? Man, shout out to All Things. I don't think I got it, man. And if I did and I'm getting it again, shout out to the weed, dog.
Shout out to the one that chose to keep it G and spend some of his or her hard-earned money at the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No doubt. Shout out to you, All Things. Appreciate you.
Unlike all these other people who don't give a fuck. Me, I try to grow the people who are behind me. They don't do that. They fucking all in it for their damn selves. Like I said, this most important thing in this boxing shit is patience.
That's some bullshit too.
Yeah.
Nah, it shouldn't be patient.
I feel like you've been real patient. I feel like you've capitalized on the moments that you can capitalize on. But how do you?
I mean, but I've also been really impatient as well.
Have you?
I have. I've been really impatient as well, but I mean that's also what got me to where I'm at. But also, not everybody is a puncher. Not everybody can go in there and just crack. You know, like I said, like and me, you know, I mean, all this boxing stuff. I still have
not accept this fucking Cash App or something.
So it just like I said. This patient stuff is more important than anything. Look, bro, they want to hype up fucking Crawford more than anything, bro. He didn't fight nobody until he was like, what, 35-0 or some shit?
That's a touchy subject for the YouTube streets.
We just might not know the names. Like, most people don't know.
Motherfuckers start talking crazy about Crawford and it's over.
Even when he fought Gamboa, I feel like Gamboa
was a 114-pounder. He won a gold medal.
The link's in the chat, too, if anybody want to come up here.
That's not
and he was winning at 26.
True. But that's not Bud's fault. Gamboa's a good fighter, though, right? Like,
Man, if this thing muted me
or he
again,
Gamboa
I'm
was
gonna
burnt
fucking.
out when he fought Bud.
no way. When he fought, look, when he fought
He was
Tank,
burnt
yes. When he
out,
fought
dude.
Devin, yes.
No,
When he fought
he
Bud.
was. He was burnt out.
Sup?
You just mean,
Dude, Gamboa was at his best at 26.
He was.
I'll give you that. I agree.
And he won an Olympic gold medal at 114 pounds.
Ooh, he was shaving like a motherfucker, boy.
Did he hurt?
Shaving like a.
He buzzed him in that
He
fight.
Oh yeah, here we go. Eddie and Turkey are broke.
But that tells you how good Gamboa was, you know? Like,
Real shit, bro. Real shit. Eddie and Turkey are broke. Get like the PBC. I can't wait till Turkey and Dana launch that TKO BS. Eddie gonna be shit out of luck. Here it is. You know who had to respond to that, Alan. Fucking good old boxing tracker, slacker, fucking hacker. Ace Ostain, you're quick to say Turkey is broke, but as soon as somebody say PBC is broke, watch you start crying. I don't know, bro. We've already been through that shit. These guys fucking ran around the internet saying how bad it is to fucking for Al Heyman to be in flirt. He's blowing purses up. He's fucking the sport up. What the fuck? How can you guys sit around and watch this go on? This is bad for the sport. This is gonna do this. And now Turkey does it. Ain't nobody saying shit but Turkey the face of boxing. Dragon Ball Turkey. Fucking fuck out of here. We ain't doing that shit. You guys fucking it's good for one guy, but the next guy can't do it, but the next guy can as long as he's not him. And yeah, I'm too light skinned to be up here talking that shit, so there goes the neighborhood. Exactly, Ty. That's what I was thinking too. That was literally my first thought when I seen Mr. Robert enter the fucking chat. I said, man, there goes the fucking neighborhood. And,
Hacker, you got your
shit.
mama with you?
I thought that was. What up, Cash?
What up, bro?
What's up
What
with
up,
you,
Cash?
homie?
Nah, you can't mistake me for Hacker. That nigga is an ugly black nigga with blonde dyed tips in his hair like a hoe.
Shit, I think I found him on Facebook, bro. I sent him a friend request. He probably shit himself when he seen me in this friend box. Like, what? Yeah, motherfucker.
Gotcha,
We know who you are, Hacker.
Yo, the internet is fucking undefeated. It don't even matter. Don't even need a name anymore. They just fucking search you up through your fucking mug and gotcha.
Yeah. Once you get a picture, you can if they got social media, you can find them. It's easy.
So rap, homie. Real shit. I'm gonna keep playing this Rolly joint because he's got some more interesting shit to say, man.
Hey, you know what I don't get? How does
What?
Hacker look like that picture, yet he's got a little bitty freaking kid voice?
All the voice don't match the face, and that's why I don't know if it's him 100%. But then again, I do. It's like, man. Then I try to picture that voice coming out of that. I'm like,
When you showed me the
shit,
picture, I
that's
kept
Hacker,
trying to
dog.
picture the voice and him, and I was like, that don't match at all.
No, it's all good. It's all good, though. Hack attack, we ain't gonna fuck with you, dog.
William, did he send you those
Your
pictures?
secret's safe with us, bro.
Well, she ain't got your mama with you.
Oh shit! Them gloves, I never uploaded them. I didn't even think about it.
Did you send them to
the
Will?
bad part. Yeah, he got them. Did I?
Old school, did he send them to you?
What?
Did I send you the Crawford glove photos?
No, you didn't.
Oh my god. Cause you're a fucking
Shout
Samsung.
out to the weed. Your wife
Yo,
grows some good weed.
Bro,
nigga.
I grow the fucking best weed on the planet, and I'm certain of this shit now, bro. No, the reason why, because I tried to send him that night, and he can't get the fucking photos because it's an iPhone.
No, but if
going
I get
to
a picture of
Android.
Hacker, I should damn sure be able to get them photos.
Yeah, that was a different type of picture, though. I think it's because it's the way I upload it. I don't fucking know, man. Certain pictures don't go to you. Some pictures do. Like, you know how we got to do the videos and shit? You got to
Yeah,
upload it
that's
to
fucking
YouTube.
crazy.
I got to screen record the shit. when really you should just do it on Instagram. I don't know if you can DM it to me on Instagram and shit. It's weird, bro. The Apple people don't fuck with the Samsung people. Like at the factories and shit, they're doing that shit on purpose. If
Yeah,
you
they
got
are.
an Apple phone, stay the fuck over there. If you got an Android, stay your punk ass over there. They ain't trying to swap no fucking data, no none of that. Fucked up though. I can't believe that shit. I be forgetting, dog. I listen.
Bro,
Shout out to the AK-47. Jeez.
I will never
Yeah,
go
bro.
back to them iPhones again, bro. When I got rid of my last one, I was done with
Nah,
them
that shit's
fucking
easy,
stuff.
bro. When I had an Android, I like Androids a lot, but switching over to an iPhone, it's like some of this shit is so easy, like the editing and everything that I use this fucking phone for and the YouTube channel, it's super easy and it holds a lot of fucking shit, dude. Like there's some serious storage on there. But it's like so easy at times. It's like, fuck, dude. I'll be playing around on it and trying to look how to do something. And really, it's just something like tap the fucking thing and it comes on. And it's like, fuck, dude. That shit's too easy. Got me looking to do something fucking 20 minutes on the phone and I could have just touched it and it fucking does it. So I hear
Sorry, I
you.
didn't get to greet y'all in the chat. I'd walked in the door 2 minutes before he went live.
Yo, bro, they be unboxing Hacker's helmet. It don't fucking matter. It's because he says so much dumb shit. So it's like, I ain't even trying to hear what you talk about. Anything you say, well, what he does is like most of us are all in agreement all the time. Like there's a lot of shit. We all got the same fucking views. That's why we fucking talk boxing together. This motherfucker, I swear to God, it's like his thing to draw up the contrarian part of the fucking argument and just always go the opposite because it never fails, bro.
Yeah, we might
Yep.
well
We're
agree on.
all thinking one thing, this motherfucker on the complete opposite side of the world.
We
On
might
the
we might
whole other shit.
we might all agree on some common sense shit, but we be disagreeing on fights and
No
shit.
doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt. You
Hacker
got to.
just a fucking idiot, a bumbling
That's
idiot.
you're much that was much better to put it like that because it's just common sense shit. It's logical things that if you don't think like a fucking logical human, you're not gonna agree with that. And that's why, yeah, I mean, it is
Look,
what it is.
I look,
Boxing
I look
Hacker.
at everybody as everybody's got their own damn opinion. But when you see somebody going against the grain with every little damn thing, no, bro, and that's Hacker.
Yeah, it's becoming like, all right, yeah, you do this shit on purpose. I've been saying this shit about Hacker though. He knows that. Fucking like, I think that's what is that he's like a fucking debater or wants to be a better debater, so he tries to fucking do this shit, and I think it's his fucking that's how he gets his kicks out of life, bro. There's no other fucking explanation for it. Really. Like, you gotta be doing this shit on purpose, bro. You can't possibly be thinking the way you think half the time. It's bizarre. It really is. All right, let's let fucking Rolly rant on. I think I stopped him in the middle of a good point here. Ready?
I
Yeah,
did.
But
I know what you're
Gamboa was
saying.
114 pounder,
Oh, he's
bro.
talking
I
about
know,
punk
but
ass
he
Bud
wasn't a
Crawford.
bum. Like you can't
He was
like
114 pounds, bro. Let me put that in perspective. I
A
think
hundred.
look,
I
you
He's
now
think
about
you're
to say
making
that's
a
that's
box
like
rep.
10 pounds more than my
my
niece right now,
dick.
my 9-year-old niece.
Hey, bro,
Now,
whenever
now I
you
got a
play
box
something,
rep.
you know it be echoing.
Huh, this shit's echoing?
Every time you play something, it can't be just for me. Every time you play something, it be echoing.
yeah.
Is it echoing right now?
Well,
Yeah.
no, not while you got the video off. I think what it might be is if you got your mic on while the video is playing, it's reverbing through the mic.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
y'all
all right,
might your speakers
I
be.
got you. I got you. I'll mute when it plays. That's all.
All right.
I think Bud has had some good
That's
names
exactly
on
what it
his
is, old
resume.
school.
He might not have the recognizable names like a Keith Thurman or
Now it's
a
Bro,
fitting.
Danny
how
Garcia.
thorough
He
are
didn't
the
even try
people
to
that
fight the
come and
white
watch
people.
this shit?
Well, he
You're
couldn't.
sitting
He
here
couldn't. He
He
couldn't.
sitting
didn't
through an
even
echo and don't nobody
try.
say shit about it. Motherfucker, if I was in your chat and I'm
Who's
hearing
the
an
first
echo,
name on
I'm
Power
fucking spamming the shit.
Right now,
I want
probably
this
Spence.
audio to be fucking perfect. So if it's echoing, I gotta mute.
who was
I
burnt
ain't trying to
toxic
have
Johnny
that shit,
Carson in
bro. I need that shit to
2019
be
and shot
crispy.
September 28th, 2019.
True. But
Who wasn't the same when he fought Danny Garcia and definitely wasn't the same when he fought Ugas.
but that's not
And
Bud's
also
fault.
taking them long layoffs in between everything.
Spence, yeah. But that's not Bud's fault.
Oh, and weight drained
Now you on mute,
Weight
bro.
drained. Spence was definitely fucking weight drained, but here's Boxing Hacker. Haha, not really, guys. We represent two types of perspectives, LOL, and fan bases. Nah, dog. You do this shit on purpose. You can't tell me no different. It's all good, though. You're a supporter, so I deal with it.
A weight drained Spence.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, you could argue.
Wait, bro, dude, did you see all the picture of Spence, bro? He lost all his fucking teeth in that accident. Can you imagine, dude? You think that didn't hit your jaw?
Yeah, I'm sure. And I think he had an eye problem too, so he probably couldn't even.
An eye problem, all this, bro.
But that's not Bud's fault. All he could do is
He
get in the
didn't
ring.
fight anybody, bro.
That's not true.
It's definitely not all.
No one's gonna see everything he said.
I know who Victor Postal is.
Victor Postal. I mean, he's no one's gonna.
And then he fought that one African dude for 2 belts that's never fought since. Who we don't know who he is at all.
African dude.
He won 2 belts off that dude. Yeah.
And Dongo, I ain't gonna lie, he was cooking on Crawford. He cooking on Bud.
Was it?
Yo, this whole interview, when I watched it earlier, I was like, yeah, I gotta play this shit. He cooked the whole time, bro.
I know he fought.
He was fucking frying some fools. Rolly came out in shape. The whole day of sparring. All right, let's get it. Fight hype.
Yeah.
Shit. I wish he would answer my DMs. I DM'd him to get an interview, bro. Come over here and talk shit. He ain't answer, but Cornflake did. I got to get back a hold of his ass.
Porter talking about retirement. Literally the week before the fight.
He was
Jeff Horn, who got Jeff Horn
beat Pacquiao,
where they robbed him.
That's not Jeff Horn's fault.
Amir Khan.
Who's
been burnt out forever.
No echo now, right?
Kel Brook, who was
when you mute it, there's no echo.
Yeah, but I just disconnected the Bluetooth and go straight off the computer. Fuck that. It's because of this.
Got one eye shot out at Triple G. Got blind, moved up to 160 to get blind, then moved back down to 47 and got his other eye shot out.
Kind of echoing now.
Well,
who was fucking blind and burnt out and weight drained.
Jose Benavidez. I mean, but
Jose Benavidez was shot in his leg.
With a 7.62.
But I feel like you could do that.
7.62 too, bro. Fucking shit.
Congrats to Crawford for coming back from getting shot in the head.
What?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But still, anyways, Benavidez was winning the fight for the first 5 rounds until his leg gave out.
Oh.
That was what, October 13th, 2018.
Okay. But I feel like you could do this for anyone's resume. I could look at Tank's resume and say Pedraza, burnout, Ryan Garcia, weight drain.
Pedraza was in his prime.
What the fuck?
Burnt out. Wait a minute. Did this guy just say Pedraza burnt out, Ryan drained? What?
Oh, man.
Ryan, bro, like I never get it. Bro.
All I'm gonna say is go look at the difference between Ryan and Devin and then Ryan and freaking Tank.
I think Ryan was in shape for the Tank fight. I think that's what you see when Ryan's in shape, a fucking lean, mean fighting machine. That saying don't come from nowhere. They didn't just make that saying up and it's because the guy needs to have a little bit of fucking alcohol fat on him around it. Nah. You get in shape. I thought Ryan was in shape. Maybe it was a little tough for him. He's a taller kid, but ain't nothing there's no excuse for a fight. You fucking signed a contract.
He was 100% in shape for Tank.
That's what I thought too, bro. I thought that's the best fucking version of Ryan anybody will ever see.
That motherfucker was swinging like a motherfucker.
Watch when he's in. Watch, he's real. He's literally focused now. Ryan is 100% focused now. Watch how he comes out in this fight. He's gonna look fucking lean, mean fighting machine. He's not gonna look like he did in the Devin fight. You can tell that kid been drinking. I could see the alcohol weight on him in the fucking Devin fight. I literally can see it. It's like, shit, when I was that age, hitting the fucking nightclubs and getting lit every night, everybody gets pudgy, gets a little fucking chubby around their face. Remember when Tank was fucking chubby? They all go through it. They all go through that little chubby phase. That's what Ryan beat Devin's ass in the chubby phase, and they're talking about. Yeah, look at the pictures. In here he's healthy, in the tank fight he's not. Yeah, all right. It's because you don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
Like I said, we need everyone to just fight everybody, not no fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
that's what Ryan about to be
that's
doing
what Turkey
too.
is trying to do, right?
Ryan
Like,
getting
that's
it.
trying to say, you know what? Fuck the
That's
bullshit.
what that's what he's having. You want to see great fights? Make everybody have to fucking fight.
But,
and don't overpay these motherfuckers.
Well, I was about to say that. If you want to make everyone fight, though, you have to overpay them because everyone thinks that they're worth $30 million. I mean, Teofimo Lopez thinks
nobody in this damn sport worth no damn $30 million.
I agree.
Unless you could put fucking $30 million in fucking seats and buys, you ain't worth no damn $30 million.
Yeah, I agree. I do think there's
only one or two
can generate money like that. I think
there's only two people that can fucking generate money like that. Tank, Canelo.
Well, technically three. Jake Paul.
Yeah, and Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Jake Paul probably generate more than all of them.
Tyson Fury in the UK. Because
sad but true, bro. Sad but true.
So you're not really counting them. And then, like I said, you know, so there's 4 people in this sport that deserve to be paid like that.
Right. I agree. I do think that
it's like a simple economics lesson in this fucking shit.
Hey, yo, what's up, people?
Right now, there is no we're just.
We need a cash app,
motherfucker.
Yeah, now you got to get stoned. Yeah, well, I played that interview, guys, because I thought Rolly cooked the whole fucking time he was on there. I kind of agree with almost everything he says, other than the overpaying for the top 4 guys to fight, the top 6 guys to all mix it up with each other. You're going to probably have to pay these new fucking millennial dudes. You're going to have to pay these dudes. They all think they're worth fucking crazy amounts of money. And who am I to say what they are worth and what they aren't worth? But I can do simple math. Your gate numbers are reported on. We know how much them fucking tickets cost. We just know it's part of boxing. People are like, you're fucking pocket watching. You're watching pockets. It's part of fucking boxing.
Never.
It's always been a part of this. See, the cash.
Part of this generation. I watched
first fucking thing. This dude it's like he's fucking waiting.
What? Is that my echo or yours?
Listen to me. Pocket watching's always been a part of
Cash
it.
Crypto, go on mute. You have
Hacker can't help himself.
Huh?
Cash
I said Hacker just can't help himself.
Hold up.
What you
Cash,
say, Cash?
you're echoing.
We're all echoing.
Oh, wait.
Really?
Am I echoing?
Yeah.
I can hear everybody.
It ain't me. It's got to be somebody fucking.
Wait, can you get? How about now? Okay.
It's me. My connection.
It was fixed for a second, but then it went. Now I don't hear myself talking. Now I do.
Now I've been hearing myself talk.
And I hear William talking and everything.
Hold up.
D1, I'm gonna try going out and coming back in.
Nah, it was.
Go ahead, William. It's me when I mute, because he's got a bad
I'm gonna go on mute first, and you 3 say something.
Go ahead, William. Go out and come back in. I promise it's that.
Yo. No, I can still hear myself.
Is it?
I can still hear myself.
I think it's Cash.
You guys got it. Yeah, it might be you. Might be you, though.
D1.
Yo, I can hear myself fine. I didn't hear no echoes. None of that.
Was it me? Do I have you?
Stay up here for 1 minute. I'm restarting my shit. Hold up. Oh yeah, William. William, it's me. I'm about to restart. I'm about to refresh my shit. So you're up here. You got this.
How do I sound now?
Perfect. I'm
no, I don't. I just heard myself echo.
I can still hear y'all echoing.
Can you guys hear echo? It was D1.
I know. That's what I was trying to tell him.
Okay.
Damn,
D1
it was D1.
Yeah, I was like, somebody's.
It's all your fault, Hacker.
You said what?
It's all your fault.
Nah, never. I came to fix the game, guys. Yeah, I was. The one part I didn't agree with what Rolly was saying.
It was my Bluetooth.
Okay.
It's gotta be. Is it good now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Yeah, you sound better.
Way better.
My bad.
No, that's just business, though. What you was talking about, D1, that's just simple. I mean, that's simple business. The people that are putting on the fight, they got to be able to make money. So
They
if
do.
a dude is only selling $1 million game at home, he's not worth $1 million because the people that are putting on the fight got to make money too. Like this ain't break even. This is not motherfuckers ain't in business to break even. So it's just
No, like real shit.
it's just good business. Shit.
Like that's how it goes, bro. That like throughout the history of the sport, if you can't, they're gonna pay you what you fucking generate, dude. That's what the pay scales are gonna be based upon. Now there's network deals and shit, so they can afford to pay these guys a couple more dollars per fight. But normally, man, throughout the history, fucking back in the days, they're paying you're paying what you weigh, man. You're getting what the
And
fuck you're
sometimes
worth.
you ain't getting paid that, so it's a little
Yeah,
tricky, you know. I
probably
mean,
not.
that's why I think. I mean, that's why I like Turkey and Dana, man. I don't know.
You
I
like
think at the
Turkey
end
and
of the day,
Dana?
Did
So
you
you're
see
okay with
Dana's pay scale, Hacker?
yeah. I mean, okay, but look
the
the
fuck?
okay. So I'll challenge that, right? Yeah. So it's lower though, right? However, it spreads to a wider margin. So what I mean is, so like
Salute, D. What
their
up?
boxers are making millions of dollars, right? But they're like the 1%. They're like less than 1% of the boxers in the world,
Yeah, it's
right?
the top 2% of the
Top.
top
I wouldn't
2%.
even say top two. I say
No,
1%.
2% of
Low
2%,
man,
which
Dana
means it's
White
like
and the Ferretti brothers, they keep
Yo, so look at
98% of the UFC money, man. Like, how
now
could you
man,
like
who's this fighter?
somebody
The
like
fighter
they're
who
Dana?
fought
fucking
Adrian Broner
slave
last.
owners, bro. That's what that shit is, bro. Just like it
Y'all
was
remember
in
who
the
fought
movie
Adrian
Django,
last,
bro.
right?
They're out here killing these kids.
They were trying
Oh,
to offer Ngannou like $1. What was it, like $1.25 off every
Yeah,
per
yeah.
buy.
buy?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
some like
That's why he
crazy
walked
shit.
away because they were
Dana
trying to
was
skip.
doing Ngannou very bad. Yeah, I remember that shit.
He ain't the
That's
only
why
What
one
John
up,
though.
Jones
Cash?
and Nagano never
Salute.
got made because both of them said, no, we're not going to get
Salute.
paid little PO while you collect all the money.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana
UFC
and
is
them
just
getting it, boy.
it's smaller,
They
but it
getting it.
spreads wider though. So I don't
Hacker,
know.
you be saying some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah,
It
you be
does.
saying some
So
crazy,
okay,
dumb,
remember what
crazy
was the guy
shit,
name
bro.
who fought Adrian Broner last?
Who, Paulie?
No, who fought
It
Adrian
was
last?
I know what you're talking about.
it was
Black Hobbs.
yeah,
Blair
Blair
Cobbs.
Cobb.
You
Yeah.
know he was homeless, right? Did y'all know he was homeless?
Who?
Blair Cobbs.
Listen,
No, I didn't
all
know
these
that.
guys got
Yeah.
jobs and
So
shit. People don't
imagine
fucking
somebody
understand.
of his caliber. Most fighters aren't even as popular as Blair Cobbs. So you imagine the stakes
What?
when it comes to boxing. Yeah, Blair
How
Cobbs
you
was
know he's
homeless.
homeless, nigga? I seen
Yo,
He
him
said it.
interviews in his crib.
so hold up. Big
He
Dog
said it.
Willie, a fucking any super chat around here is important. I'm over here sleeping at the wheel, high as shit. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened to it? Maybe that's why I'm tweaking. This fucking
Yeah.
Wi-Fi connection is bugged out. Salute to the infamous, notorious, diabolical Tankamaniacs. I admire the steadfast dedication to protecting Tank at all costs. Rolly has his nerves, and he got a gift win over a senior citizen. Hair grease.
Hey,
Shout
Hacker.
out to you, Big Dog
Yeah,
Willie.
what's up?
If you're
Appreciate you.
looking
Hold
for a
up.
gynecologist, Big Dog Willie, he can help you out.
Here, I gotta play Big Dog
No,
Willie's
buddy, I'm not
favorite
looking
fighter.
for that.
Every dog has its day. Mine was when you came in here super chatting. This was Devin's.
Salute to Big Dog Willie. I gotta make a Shakur one though, for sure.
Boxing actor got a
Salute to
good
you, homie.
gynecologist. Tell him what you about it, boxing
Man,
actor.
you guys talking some wild stuff, man. I don't know nothing about what you all saying. Hey,
Yeah, well,
but the only thing, I gotta say that I like technical boxing. I don't know what Rolly's talking about.
Hey, Hacker, you
Tank,
looking kind of
what up
crazy.
with you?
Always in Atlanta though, with
Huh?
blonde, with your hair
Yeah,
dyed
you always
blonde.
in
You always
Atlanta,
in Atlanta.
compute
Come on.
fucking making some
Yeah,
fucking
I mean my
computer
job
software
requires me to
shit.
travel.
You better accept my friend request on fucking Facebook too. Yeah, you know
I
you
know you
seen that
sent me
shit
one,
too.
brother.
Salute, Tech 16, man. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know Robert Kaiser.
Is that
Yep.
me?
Yeah, it's you, bro. And if it's not, you're just fucking some
That's
dude.
funny,
You
man.
got a weirdo's picture up there. Tell you what, bro, if you turn
What's
that
up?
cam on, half these dudes would be scared of you out here on these YouTube streets.
You said what? No. I'm a nice guy, man. I'm a nice guy.
I'm just fucking
But
with you.
yeah, I'm a nice guy, brother. I mean, it's the only thing about my cam is all the way like the top of my monitor. You know, I have the same
Nah,
monitor.
dude, it's all good, kid.
I have the same monitor that what's the Showbiz the adult have. Me and him have the exact same monitor. That UFC
Word.
5-inch, yeah, that goes
I
vertical.
just learned how to use this motherfucking laptop the other
Yeah.
day, and y'all all
If you ever
seen
see
me learn
Showbiz
to
video,
fucking use this
if you ever
shit.
watch Showbiz on live,
Nah,
look
yeah,
at
I
his
seen it.
monitor.
You
His
got a
that
dope
monitor is
joint.
just
You got
like
a
mine.
dope joint. You got a dope
Yeah.
joint. I
It
wouldn't
don't-
even know.
So
I
it
would
just
be
looks weird whenever I
intimidated
turn
at
my
that thing.
webcam, you know?
I'm
Because
a
you can
man,
see the top of
bro.
my
I
head.
work with my hands. I don't fuck with no technology. I'm scared of that kind. This shit too. I don't like none of it. It's fucking. We've gone too far as human beings. I think we're way too far.
What do
This
you
shit.
mean?
Life is about the search of fucking information. We got it all right here.
Yeah,
I
we did
got it
go
all.
far. You know they just brought back deer wolves, right?
Way too far. We've gone way too far.
That's even
It's
small.
called dire
That's
wolf,
Dire
nigga.
wolves, what the hell they call them? They just clone.
Right.
They just re.
whatever.
I don't know, man. I ain't from America.
Nigga
They
said
just.
So
deer
did
wolf.
Bivol
Yeah,
duck Benavides? We,
I don't know. Look,
we might agree on
they,
something. This
they
might be
revived them by
groundbreaking.
freaking Pokemon.
Did fucking Bivol duck Benavides?
No. So you know what's funny about that?
Wow.
Yo,
We
you know
agree
what's
on
funny?
something.
Hell no. You know what's
Nah,
funny
I
about that?
guess we
It's funny
agree.
how the WBC wants to issue a
Hang on,
mandatory
what you
request
asked me one?
for Bivol, right? It's funny how they
Huh?
want to issue a mandatory request for Bivol, right? But where was Canelo's mandatory request at? I
What you
mean,
asked? Did Bebo do it?
Canelo was supposed to fight Benavides for how long? You know, like
That's
where's Bivol's
Mauricio
franchise
though.
title? Let's be
Mauricio's a
real.
fuckboy, bro. He been doing
WBC
this kind
stands
of
for
shit for
we be
years,
cheating all
decades.
the time, man.
Yep, we
Brother,
be
these
cheating.
fucking sanctioned bodies are so damn corrupt. All because
Yeah,
Canelo brings in the pot of gold, they won't fricking strip him of nothing, which is
they,
bullshit.
they want to
3% of
play
his check
mandatory when they want to play it.
I don't know, hacker.
3% of his check is a mighty big fucking payday. I ain't fucking with him neither if I want one of these fucking belts that don't
Hey,
nobody
hacker, you
take
can't be
serious.
cool when they bend the rules for Devin and mad when they bend the rules for
There ain't
everybody
been no
else.
rules for no
What the
Devin.
fuck
Yes,
is
they
Devin
did,
What rules
bro.
been
doing
been for
at the
Devin?
top slot at
They
welterweight right now?
franchised Lomachenko and stopped the Lomachenko fight from happening
Why is Devin the number one welterweight in the world for the WBC right now?
because he doesn't have a
Listen,
loss.
listen. That weight check and that hydration has been in
The
effect since
number one
2019.
welterweight.
Yeah, he's ranked number one. He's the number
Oh,
one contender for WBC. On some, there's Mauricio acting like a fucking fool again, doing some fuck shit again. He does it across the board.
hold on one second.
Don't matter. It don't matter who the fucking fighter is. If you're not, if your name's Canelo, you're straight. But if we gotta move some shit and a Mexican over here needs something, or Devin Haney needs something, Bill Haney needs something, we got you, dog. No worries.
Devin
We'll
been
say
having
fuck
that
the rest.
WBC belt. He ain't never had to do that weight check program and the rehydration for WBC, and they've been having that shit. So
Miss Joette, did I say hi to you, Miss Joette? Salutations. Man, I gotta stop smoking fucking weed, boy. I can't remember shit. Slogan, what's up with you, champ? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through. Yeah, no, he be hacker be like, yo, shut this fucking kid up. I got some boxing to talk. Get this fucking kid out of here. Yeah, he's brutal. Brutal.
that
People
nigga's
gonna
girl
fucking hate
slapping the
him for
fuck out of
weeks.
him right now. Told him to go in the basement. Told him to
Fucking
go in the basement, nigga.
You were out here talking this crazy boxing shit 24 hours a day. These dudes are clowning you the whole time. It's fucked up. Yeah, she's slapping the shit out of him. She getting him right now.
Hey man, it's a cruel
Probably
world.
got one of them big old paint stirring sticks and she waxed the crap out of Hacker.
Bro,
She
it's
grabbed
like
that
you
nigga
said.
by his locks right now. Got that nigga
Right.
by his blonde locks.
Man, this
my
camera's
bad, y'all.
shot. Right before I got on here, I was fucking. For some reason, I was on X, and the last video I seen was a dude in Mexico fucking slapping girls in their ass with a big ass paddle. Like they're like, yeah, you know he loves his job.
You won. How many rounds
It's
you give
crazy.
Snatty on this?
Shit. How many do I give him? Probably three. Three, but he
No,
like
how long is he
listen,
gonna
this
last? Like, you think he's gonna make it on 12?
10,
Yeah,
10,
I think
11.
so.
Yeah. 10, 11. He's not going 12. No way. Well, he could.
He could,
If
man.
Boots got power and Boots
Karen
gets
went
back
12.
on the boxing though, like I ain't gonna lie, I thought Boots was fucking the man. I kind of look at him a little different after looking at the Karen shit, but then again, I fucking kind of chalk it up to he probably couldn't get up for that Karen fight because the Avanesian fight, that shit was a performance to me. I was there. I loved that fucking fight. Everybody was dogging him for that. The thing they don't know about Avanesian, though, he punches in weird rhythm timing, fucking way off. Like you would never be expecting a punch when, and he can switch. He got cracked too. One thing I know for sure, not too many guys gonna be hurting Boots with.
It might have been the rehydration clause. Boots gonna be a lot stronger in this fight. He ain't gonna have to.
Oh hell! Wait a minute, I forgot all about that till you just said that. There
Yeah.
is no fucking rehydration clause.
Not
It's
for this
straight
fight.
to it.
Not for this fight. He gonna
Yeah,
be stronger,
unified
man.
rules. And then but if he beats Stanionis, too bad. Nobody's gonna want to fight. Nobody's gonna fight him.
I mean,
It's
Brian
gonna go
Norman
back
should
to
fight him,
Boots the
right?
fucking
Brian
killer.
Norman talking all that smack.
They do a lot of talking. I don't believe them people, bro. I can't believe the Normans right now. You turned down $2 million to go fight. I mean, they did well in the fight. Everybody's talking about them now. You can't really say nothing. But to me, you can't turn down $2 million to fucking.
But Norman
to
Senior,
unify.
Norman Senior said what he was doing. He said you got to tie your name to somebody. I mean, so he basically told
He
him.
said it straight up, like
Yeah.
no, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell everybody here right now. All right, I gotta attach my name to his name. Fucking no intention on fighting. He's 24 years old. He's letting everybody know we're fucking years upon years younger than these guys. We don't have to fight him now. We can fucking fight Jin Sasaki, and if the Jin Sasaki fight is 3 million like they're talking about, I'd fight that fight too, because that dude's a punching bag. You ever
Yeah,
see
that's
Jin
the problem.
Sasaki fight?
That's the problem with
It's
that
all he does is
situation.
he fucking punches in the face. He literally catches punches with his face
You know,
like Joe Joyce.
you can't take too much out of sparring, but one thing you can take out of sparring is if a dude can hurt you with them big ass sparring gloves on, he could fuck you up with them eights on.
It's a whole
And
different ballgame.
Boots hurt Boots hurt Norman Jr. in sparring. So man,
I mean, anybody can hurt you
Thanks
with
for stopping
16s
through,
too,
homie.
though. I mean, it's not like.
Yo,
Like,
this dude
Here you
Robert
go.
Jenkins was in my
somebody
live
hit
the other
you,
day.
somebody-
Listen
somebody-
to this, guys. This dude Robert Jenkins comes into my live, fucking sucking Bud off. You know how the Bud Glazers do it. He's
Yeah.
like, how you know Bud's not fucking sparring in 8-ounce gloves? I said, I fucking know for a fact he's not sparring. What is he gonna do? Go to fucking so-called and say, hey, I want to see if my fucking orbital bone's gonna hold up. Put on these 8s and let's go sparring? Like these
Nope.
dudes are thinking Crawford's in the gym sparring with 8-ounce gloves to get ready for Canelo.
Ain't nobody
This is how
sparring
dumb
down
people are.
gloves, man.
Nah, nobody
Fucking-
does that.
He's like, why? With the headgear on, you'd be straight. Crawford don't get hit by many punches anyways. Like what?
That'd be dumb anyway, because
The
he's not
fuck?
Yo.
be fighting Canelo in 8s, he'll be fighting in 10s. Shit.
Speaking of sparring, I heard that Manny Pacquiao used to spar 30 rounds.
30?
30, yeah. So he said when
Damn,
he
dude,
used to go
that snack ain't
35
no
to 40 rounds.
motherfucking joke.
When he got
It
older,
don't
he did
matter
30.
where it's at. We can fucking use it in the gym. I could spar for 34s, 34-minute rounds.
No, 30
No
rounds.
fucking
30
half a
okay,
minute
33
fucking
minutes.
rest. Yeah, he's sparring
That-
4-minute rounds, 30 rounds. That's crazy.
That's
'Cause
not
most
man,
fighters should spar 4-minute rounds. That's what they
man,
do.
5, 6 rounds,
Boots does.
7 rounds, man. That shit.
Boots
30.
about to put in the pain, no rehydration clause, but I think it's hard for that kid to make 47. You can't tell me he's not 190 pounds, not going for a fight. He's probably like 175, 180 going for a fight. I don't care. The hydration clause, they all fucking do it. He's just that much of a soldier that he don't complain about the shit. He
Yeah,
does
man.
it. 10-pound rehydration, eat a fucking meal, drink a fucking gallon of water, take another nap, wake back up, you got 20 more pounds on you. Everybody says he can do it. He ain't a weight bully because of IBF, and I'm of that opinion as well. But
He's a weight
I
sufferer.
know he don't. He
He's
gains
gonna
more than
suffer
10 pounds.
because of
There's no
IBF.
way. There's no way he don't. He's a big kid, bro. He's fucking
Yeah, he's
5'10". 5'10". Fucking, he's about to put the hammers on Stan Jonas. No fucking rehydration. It's about to be. It's gonna be a bad day. Stan Jonas ain't fighting a fucking year. Boots been highly active since he got with Eddie. It's about to be on and popping. He's gonna style on that kid. He's gonna be fucking. He's gonna be doing the slow motion shit like he did.
Who do
to
you think
Dilla.
give him his toughest fight at 147?
He beats all them guys, Hacker. He beats them all. Probably Brian Norman would give him his toughest fight, but Brian Norman.
I don't
ain't
know.
fucking gonna fight him.
Devin and Ryan are going to 147.
Man, Devin,
Listen to
man,
me.
get the
I
fuck.
don't look at Devin Haney like you do. I don't. I'm surprised you even brought that up to me. Fucking
dude,
Boots
I don't
Ennis
know why
will
y'all-
destroy him. It
Huh?
wouldn't even be. Listen to me. It would look like a fucking high school kid beating up a toddler.
That's what there. He stands no chance. There is no styles make fights, no none of that shit in that
It's
fight.
like one of my
Boots
sons trying to
would
fight me.
fucking destroy that kid.
Man, look, they got
Devin would never get in the fucking ring with Boots. What
man,
are you talking?
they got
What
bro.
YouTuber are you listening to, my friend?
It's not about
Who the
YouTube.
fuck is telling you this?
So I don't know, man. So look, if back in the amateurs, people had to fight.
Oh my lord!
They're
You
gonna-
don't know.
they're
This
145,
ain't amateurs.
They're gonna
Boots
fight.
is a fucking shit brick house in fucking eights. In eights.
Let's see it.
It wouldn't even be close, man.
Let's
It
see
wouldn't
it.
be
I
close,
mean,
but he would
Devin to me is better than
demolish him.
Karen, and Karen was close.
What's he gonna do? Bow and arrow
Karen
jab
would
from
beat the
fucking
fuck out of
from
Devin,
mid range?
man.
From mid
Karen
range?
will be.
Is that what he's gonna do?
So.
Karen will beat the fuck out of
I
Devin,
don't
bro.
think so.
I got Karen over Devin all day. I got Karen
You don't
giving
have-
Brian
yeah,
Norman
you don't
everything he
like
can
Devin,
handle.
so it makes
I got
sense y'all
Karen
say that.
giving Mario Barrios all that he fucking asking for. I got Karen giving every fucking top welterweight guy their fucking issue. Just about all of them. I think Brian Norman might be able to get through
Devin
that test, but I'd love to see it.
what's Mario Barrios?
Brian Norman, if you guys are really about it, go make that fucking Karen fight after you knock out Jin Sasaki. If
That's a
I'm
good
Karen,
fight.
I get in the fucking IBF or the WBO rankings. I get in them shits and let's go get it. That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
do if I'm
man.
Karen, because I think he'll outbox fucking Brian Norman. But
definitely a
Brian
good
did
fight.
look good. He looked real good in his last fight. You can't
Hacker,
But
take that.
147 is gonna be hot
you're
if
gonna
all
learn
those
a
guys
hard
come to
lesson,
it,
bro.
though.
Devin ain't gonna beat
Round one,
nobody at
salute.
147, man.
Yeah, no, for real. He's not fucking around at 147. It's a whole
He
nother
might,
ballgame.
he might beat Barrios because Barrios been through a lot of wars. But anybody else, Devin's
I
getting
think he
shit beat
Barrios.
out of him,
I
man.
don't think he beats
I
Barrios,
mean, he
bro.
got. Hey man,
Listen, I
listen,
don't listen. Barrios
let's
is a
see it. Let's
warrior,
see it.
and he's got
I'm
a great
of this
lead
mindset,
hand. He fucking changes levels. You guys just act like you say something,
man.
so
I'm
that's
I'm
what
like
it is.
I'm of this mindset, right?
I'm a
Ain't not,
student of this
ain't not
shit.
influence you
I
see it in the
study
ring. Let's
fights.
see it.
That's all I do. Barrios will
Let's
give Devin everything he's
let's
asking
see
for,
it.
if not beat
Hey,
his
you
ass.
believe?
The
I
only
don't think
reason
so.
Tank beat him is because Tank stopped him.
What's that got to do with Devin?
That got everything to do with it. Fuck you mean?
Devin and Tank are two different people.
Devin is not the fighter you think he is, bro. I tell you this
Hey,
shit every time
hey,
you come
to
up
me,
here talking
Devin is a
that
good
dumb
fighter. I
Devin
don't know what
shit.
you're saying. Devin,
He's got to show me. If he gets past
boxing,
Jose
he
Ramirez,
hasn't moved around.
I'll start fucking giving the Barrio shit some thought. But he's got
I
to get
was
past
just
Jose,
about
and
to
he's got
bring
to
that
fight
up.
at welter.
Packer, you better hope Devin gets through Ramirez, and then you better hope he gets through Ryan.
Yeah, hopefully Ryan gets through Rolly.
He's
So I
not
mean,
beating
both
Ryan,
ways.
man.
Now
Ryan
you
has
have
to
to
get
worry
through
about
Rolly.
that.
Rolly and
This is
Ryan
what-
have history.
this is-
History does play a part
Hey,
sometimes.
this is what a lot of the
But
damn
Rolly-
maniacs don't understand, man. Like Ryan was fucking Devin up even in the amateurs with the big gloves on. He was giving Devin standing 8
Stunning
counts.
him.
And once you guys got that fight,
You
like
don't
every
know the
punch. Hold
amateurs.
on,
That's
Hacker,
why they
just be
talk like
quiet.
this.
Hold on, nigga,
Let him
just shut up.
finish. It's done.
Every punch Ryan hit him with hurt him, including the first punch that didn't even land flush. It grazed him and fucked him up. He cannot take
Fucked
that
him up.
power, man. You guys don't
Nah.
understand this shit. I don't know how you don't see
Imagine
it.
When y'all say Ryan was
Brian-
fucking Devin
all
up
right,
in
so-
the amateurs,
Here, let's see.
Ryan and
Let's see
Devin
how
went easy.
overrated you
Devin
got
won
him.
the
Do
latter
you think?
half. You know that, right?
Do you think Devin can
Ryan
fuck
won the
with Brian
early
Norman?
half, the early three, and Devin won the last three. So I don't know what you mean fucking them up in the amateurs. He's out. I think
Can Devin fuck with Brian Norman?
Huh?
Hell no.
Yeah, why not?
Hell no.
Brian Norman, knock him
Brian
around the ring,
Norman
bro.
will beat
Brian
the
Norman's
fuck
too
out
strong.
of Devin, man.
Too strong.
Bro, listen. Y'all make what y'all saying sounds good. Let's see it.
Hacker, you don't
No,
know,
it
man.
don't. It
You
Let's
sounds
see it.
right.
man.
I want to see it.
It sounds real.
I think
Fuck, dude.
a lot of times you guys underestimate some of these fighters because they're
At
more
this
technical.
point, bro, you sound like a Haney cheerleader, bro. It's ridiculous.
Just like I'll be like, I feel like Shakur beats
Dude,
a
they
lot.
go to bat for the kid, and I admire
like,
it.
no,
It's
Shakur's not good. Devin and Shakur are nice, man. I don't know. Ryan's good too. I'm not saying Ryan's a good fighter as well.
Devin was good against smaller men where he had 5-inch reach advantages where he could just jab the shit out of you. He looked good. Where they can't counter that fucking bow and arrow jab
For
because
sure,
their arms are too short.
7-inch reach advantage over JoJo Diaz.
We say
7 inches over JoJo. 7.
Wait,
JoJo went life and death
say
with
something
JoJo.
about Tommy Hearn? Tommy Hearn was bigger than most of the people we fought too.
Comparing Tommy
I
Hearns
said the
to
same
Devin,
thing about
nigga.
Yeah, no,
Tommy
would you
Hearn.
say the same thing? Oh,
Shut up.
Tommy
Say the
Hearn
same
was
thing.
good because he was
You got to
targeting
come with a
everywhere
better
he saw.
comparison, bro.
He had
What up,
longer
Ken?
reach. Let's what are we
Yo,
talking about? At the end of the day, Devin beat the
What's
people he
up?
beat.
What up, Camp? The link's always
yo,
pinned, dog. That's why I couldn't send it to you. It's always
What's
there.
up,
I
man?
just read your shit just now.
man, Devin is food at 147,
Man,
man. What are we
y'all singing a
talking
good
about?
song, man. Let's see it.
Straight food. That nigga
Let's
He
is
is
straight
see it.
food,
food.
man.
All I hear
I
is fairy
agree.
tales right
He
now.
ain't
Devin
beat
ain't
none of the
147.
champions at
Man,
147.
we'll see. Y'all
dog.
said that about 140. I remember when he was at 135.
He only
People said he
fought
couldn't
one
beat Regis.
champion at 140. He only fought fucking
Exactly.
bum ass Regis.
Oh,
Yep.
Regis, yo, everybody was
Bum
picking
ass
Regis to
Regis
win. Y'all
Prograde.
forgot that, right? Don't act
Nobody
like people
picked
weren't picking
Regis
Regis
to
to
win,
win.
bro. Stop it.
Yo, no, people were saying
Nobody.
We
yes,
all
they were. You
picked
know what they were
Devin to
saying,
smoke
D1? They were
Regis, nigga. I
saying
don't know who you talking
Regis got
about,
too much
man.
power for Devin. Devin ain't got no
They
power.
were
He
saying
can't fight Regis.
if Regis is gonna win, it's gonna be a lucky fucking knockout, and that's it.
Nobody was saying
Maybe a
that.
couple people picked him.
No,
Old
a
school
lot of people
fucking
picked
was
Regis to
rooting
win.
for him. I think you're confusing
And people
rooting.
said Devin would
Yeah,
never go 140. Remember
Regis
that?
from Louisiana, so yeah, and he's from New Orleans, so yeah, I was rooting for him. Did I have faith
Thank
in him?
you.
Not really.
That's
Listen,
what I'm saying. Like we were
listen.
rooting for him.
And people were saying
We
Devin wouldn't even go 140 because, oh, Devin ain't got no power for 135. How you going to get to 140? He was 140 and became a champion his first fight out. What?
Against
oh, I
Regis.
thought you.
In it? Huh?
I got Regis Prograde, bro. Weighs
Now Regis, who
153
was
pounds.
one of the best fighters at 140, is now
What,
dominating.
dude? Did you not see his fucking last fight before the Devin fight?
Who
The
has Regis
gorilla
beat
fight?
since then, Hacker?
Gorilla
Man,
fucking
Regis
his
was
feet were
green as
gone.
hell.
Wait. He was
Right
still the one of
when
the best fighters
Regis
at
fought the
140.
dude Zorzia up there in New Orleans for his hometown
Zorilla.
fight, he damn near should have damn near lost that
No,
fight, bro. He was
he should have lost that
green.
fight.
And
He
Bill
lost
Haney
that
was
Bill
fight.
Bill
Bill
knew
Haney
what
was
was
there. Bill
yeah.
Haney
Yep.
was
Bill knew
there,
what
and
he
he
knew
was
the
there doing
vibes on
what?
that
He
fight.
was
Rubbing
matchmaking
his
for
shit
Devin.
together like Birdman. He couldn't wait
Let's
to get
see.
that Regis shit
Let's
done.
see.
He was talking
Y'all
that
be,
shit afterwards, like, let's get it. It's on and
y'all be
popping.
singing
We're about to
songs, but
box
we'll
this
see,
kid's
man.
fucking socks off.
Devin's
That's
going
a
140.
carefully
Y'all have
picked
faith in him,
opponent.
man.
Just like Jose Ramirez is, they keep telling us that they picked him. We picked Jose. Okay, you better make it look like you picked Jose. You better make it look easy.
Look,
I hope you can say what you
I
gotta
had a
say.
conversation with Just Do today, and even Just Do said if Jose with the extra weight comes back and looks freaking good again, that left hook that he throws, Devin better damn sure watch out.
Short, nice, nasty, no fat on that shit. Jose Ramirez is a tough competitor. We watched
Hey,
him.
it's a good fight. I don't think he
We
wins,
watched
though.
Arnold Barboza outbox him. I never truly watched the fight. I caught the fucking highlights. It's literally one of the only fights I haven't fucking seen in the past fucking forever. I should probably go watch it, but people were like, Arnold, it was a washing, and I haven't had the time lately. So,
Yeah, I
but
think Devin wins that fight. He
yo,
wins.
he
So if he
was
wins that fight,
probably
y'all gotta
drained.
give him props, right? I don't want to see no hating.
No, bro. If Devin
If
does
he
his
wins that
thing,
fight,
I'll be the first person to tell
it's
you.
clear. I hope you guys will be giving the same props because
We're
y'all
not
like
going to
Well, we
be doing
always
what you're
give.
doing.
When
no.
We're
Devin
not going to
does
be
something good,
praising
I
him like
give
he's
him
the
his
man.
props.
Okay, that's
Fighting
what I
at
want to hear. I want to hear
143 and a
props.
half. Now, who the
No,
fuck
it's
is
After he
weighing
featherweight.
got
less
his
is
brains beat
144?
out by Ryan, I was one of the first to say the kid has a
It's
ton of
pinned,
freaking
Ty.
heart, and I still say that.
It's
Yeah,
pinned, Ty.
and
It's
Ryan had
pinned.
a ton of freaking Austrian.
Oh, get out! Here we go. Put
Hey,
No,
$5
it's
in the
Austrian.
damn
yeah,
cash app,
that man, they gotta
hacker.
stop crying about this Austrian dog.
I
Everybody
know, bro.
crying. That's the truth,
I
man.
just made a
Devin
video,
fans been crying
like
for a
literally.
whole year about Austrian.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it, Boxing Hacker. It's about
What's that?
Snack, Devin Haney. The video I just made, bro. That Osterine was fucking. The U at USADA issued a warning globally about
Uh,
fucking weight cutting supplements having fucking Osterine tainted in it.
oh,
Every fucking athlete on the planet was warned by these people. That's why we don't believe you guys.
and
Fucking
see,
Ryan
so
popped day of and day after. What the
he
fuck
popped by
effects?
New York State too.
And
You know that,
nobody
right?
can explain how little brother has a goddamn epiphany before the freaking test even comes out.
Wait, he popped at New York State Athletic Commission as well. Y'all remember that,
It's
right?
pinned, girls,
It's
ladies.
not pinned,
It's
actually.
pinned.
What happened to the
It's at the
commissioner,
top of the
hacker?
chat. It's pinned. It's already dropped.
What happened to the commissioner, hacker?
Let me see if I can drop it again, just so it'll make it easier for you
Yo,
ladies.
D1.
Yo.
This is their problem with the Austrian argument because this is how Austrian works. If they find
Oh shit,
Austrian,
it's not pinned. My bad, I fucking accidentally hit Arena's comment and pinned that instead of the link.
My fault, ladies.
Hey,
What you
Mr.
say?
Rayner.
That's that
What you
gas.
say?
This is how this. You know, Ostarine dies in a half-life. So they found 6 nanograms in his system when they tested him. That means you can go backwards and you double it. That would be the day before. Then you double that. That would be the day before that. That'd be double that. That would be the day before that. So he had a maximum amount of 768 nanograms of Ostarine a week prior, if it was a week prior. You know what I mean? But it was from the supplements. That's why it was so minute. That's why their Osprey argument is fucking ridiculous, man.
It's bizarre to real ones that actually go and do their research and say, "Fuck what y'all talking about."
I
Let
mean,
me
it's
check
still
for
cheating. I
myself.
mean, I don't know what. No
It's
matter what,
not
listen,
cheating.
it's
If it's an
cheating.
accidental fucking positive, it's
No,
not cheating. He
it's
never
strict
knew he had
liability one.
Ostarine in
So,
his system.
strict
He
liability, no
fucking
matter
he
accidental or
popped.
not, it's still
He
cheating.
popped. You know what was cheating? The 3 pounds was cheating. If you said that, then maybe you got an argument.
No,
But you
no,
didn't.
the Austrian is always cheating, no matter what. Even if you say he
Stop.
didn't disclose the
Stop.
supplement.
Hacker's
Slogan.
research is Bill
Guys.
Haney's mouth. That's Hacker's
I got-
research. Bill
I
Haney's
got
mouth.
You guys,
I got
you
a
can't
super
even.
chat.
Oh, go ahead.
Salutations, Slogan. We fucking appreciate you, dog. Thanks for the super sticker, I think that is. Yeah, that's what that might be. This fucking thing. I hate the computer, dog. Like real shit. Where the fuck is it?
Still one alert. Shout out to the super chat.
Shout out to you, Slogan.
Still one alert. Shout out to the super chat.
Yeah, that was an accident, but I don't
There's
know how
not
I did out of it.
there's not one study. There's not one study you could find that where somebody got benefits from taking even a milliliter, which is 1,000,000 nanograms. You cannot find one study where someone got benefits from taking a milliliter of Ostarine for 8 weeks. You literally have to take 10 milliliters to 30 milliliters every fucking day for at least 8 weeks,
time.
maybe even 12 to get these benefits. So this whole getting a benefit from nanogram shit, kiss
And it's
my
so
ass,
fucking
man.
detectable. It's like the last drug in that situation. If Ryan was really trying to turn into a super fighter and cheat and fucking do what you guys are saying, he would have. There was Prefilas, fucking. He could have took crystal meth on the day of and fucking had gas for days. Like real shit. You guys in this Ostarine business, it's bizarre.
So here's the
You
thing.
need it. It's the most highly
Oh, God,
detectable.
here it
Its
comes.
ineffectiveness
Here's the
was
thing.
craziness.
Listen. If you guys are making that argument, right? I always say it. Then you should say that Austrian should be legal. Don't argue. Don't say that what Ryan did was fair. No,
Man, bro,
Ryan
shut
did.
up.
He still did.
Ostarine is illegal because of it's a fucking SARM. And if you combine it with other things, and then it starts to fucking work. But it's been almost clinically dropped for its effectiveness.
Let's get a
There is
baseline,
none.
guys. Let's get a baseline real quick. Regardless if y'all think it worked on Ryan or not, is irrelevant because at the end of the day, Devin and Ryan agreed that nobody will be on any type of PEDs or anything against VADA
Where's Kia?
the day of the fight. Ryan tested positive. Therefore, the fight was not on even grounds at that moment in time. We don't know the effects that it had on his body or not.
Shut up, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
You don't know what you're
Nobody
talking
really
about.
knows.
He just
You don't
hopes
know
the
shit
guy
about
turn
SARMs.
Ryan
You
into
don't know
a
shit
We
about
listen to the
anything
people that
talking
actually
No, no,
know,
no.
Hacker.
But what we do know objectively is that Ryan broke the rules.
Oh, my God.
That's objective
That's
truth.
the only leg you got to stand
If you want
on.
to argue that
That's it.
Oscar should be legal,
Try
But
me.
it didn't do shit for him. That shit
Where's
wouldn't
the
have juiced up a
accountability?
mouse.
Hey, Vada.
You fucking mouse wouldn't have seen no benefits from that little tiny
Okay,
microscopic speck.
then say
And
Oscar.
you and all the fucking YouTubers know it.
Say
You guys all
sticker.
truthfully know it,
Say
but you never
Oscar.
admit it
I
because you've
want
been
y'all to
arguing
say it.
too long.
Say with me,
Fucking.
say with me, guys. All three should be legal. Come on, Cash. Say it with me.
Hey, we need a super
Hey,
sticker
Amir
that will
Khan
stick
got
right over Hacker's mouth.
Amir
Shit, if
Khan
he
got
wanted to
washed
cheat,
that
he would have
on
did some
Osprey.
meth water and fucked Devin up and had gas and never
If it
have
has
been
no
fucking
effect,
taking
then
rounds off.
that should be your argument. That's a better argument. That's more sound. If you say
What?
Oscar
You
has
ain't
no
gonna
effect
tell
on
me
fighters,
what's a
therefore-
good and not
It
a
didn't
good
have no
argument.
effect.
But you can't make an
Fuck
argument
outta here.
of legality.
What Cash said, it makes sense. It would
Yeah,
have calculated to
sure.
a notable amount in the test he
Sure, it
passed the
sounds
week
great.
of.
It sounds great.
Facts.
But guess what? They had a contractual agreement to not be on Austrian. So therefore, no matter what you think, it was still
Blah,
cheating.
blah, blah. Shut up, nigga.
He broke the rules, therefore he was cheating. That's
up.
how it falls. That's how things fall apart. You know.
You guys are gonna be looking
You know who broke
crazy
the
when
rules, Hacker?
Ryan
broke
Ryan
the
knocks
rules.
Devin out this rematch. You guys are gonna be looking crazy, man.
Why?
Because
change the fact
this
that he
whole
did the first
nanogram
fight.
bullshit is dead. That's why.
Yo, no, it
That's
doesn't.
why,
Nothing
dog.
changes that
It's
fact.
dead.
It's a fact.
Where are
It's
you? Oh my
objective.
God,
I'm not saying anything subjective. I'm not saying
Fucking-
that it affected Ryan or not. It's a fact.
Get him, Ty. Get him, Ty.
It's a fact that he broke the rules. Hey, Ty, how you doing? It's a fact that he broke
I'd
the
be
rules.
doing better if you stopped lying once in
Get
your
on
life.
his ass.
What up, Ty?
I was ready to
I
beat his
would
ass
be
too.
I would be of the belief that they both were on a even playing field. Devin was on Snack and Ryan was quote unquote on Osterine. So therefore the playing field was level. They both, if you want to say something, on something. So we'll go with that. Now, as far as
Wait, before you move forward, Snack's
anybody.
not
Nah,
illegal.
nigga, shut up. Don't cut her
No,
off.
We have
Let
to
her
say
talk.
we have
No,
to.
and it's
Let
fine.
her
That's
talk,
fine,
man.
Pastor.
Snack is
We
not
all know he has
illegal.
the attention span of a child. Go ahead. Go ahead, Boxing Hacker.
Yeah,
Bye, Ty.
let's be on the levels. Let's
Hi.
be equal here. Snack is not
They
illegal.
are equal.
Right? It's not legal, no.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah,
It's
so it's not illegal.
borderline, bro.
Off-stream is
They're
illegal.
watching his ass.
Right. So here's
By
the thing,
contractual
though, Boxing
agreement,
Hacker.
Ryan
I don't
broke
care
the
about
rules.
contractual agreements. How about this? How about Devin is on snack supplements? No
Sure.
supplements are approved by the FDA. So therefore, if you want to look at it that way, they were both on something illegal.
No, they were not because snack is not
Okay,
illegal.
sure, we'll go with
The
that.
supplements
It's
are
not.
So,
So there's nothing illegal about
supplements
snack.
are not approved by the
Yeah,
FDA.
there are a lot of supplements that are not approved by FDA. It's
Okay,
not just
including
snack.
snack, correct?
Yeah.
Including snack, correct?
So Vada didn't
Excuse
say they
me,
have to
I
have
asked you a
FDA
question,
approved.
including snack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can
Oh,
move
yeah.
on because we've already dealt with that.
So, yeah, but that
As far
means
as
it's illegal.
Devin, and stop cutting me off. As
Yeah.
far as Devin and that little dusty ass jab, Boots will work him out. Mario Barrios will work him out.
Hey man, we gotta
Norman,
see it.
Norman
I'm
will
of that
work him
opinion
out.
too.
Okay.
Barrios
I
will
love
work
it.
him out.
If you like it, I love it,
pick
but I
a
want to
weight
see it.
class, right? You can't make up your own weight class. Why don't you stop being a pussy and go to 147 and find out? Since you're at
He's still playing weight games. So
$1 million.
It was
Salutations,
Ramirez that
bro.
wanted to be on to go 140.
That's cap, nigga. That's a lie.
It wasn't Devin.
That's
Ramirez
a bunch
requested
of
that.
bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. If
No,
I ever heard
Ramirez
it.
requested that. He said he
Hacker,
didn't want
quit
to go
saying that
147.
shit, nigga, because
Boots
you putting out propaganda, nigga.
No, that's what was said.
Shut up,
Boots
nigga.
is
What was
sick.
said? Wait, I missed
Ramirez
it. What did you say?
Ramirez wanted to go to 140.
That is, he never said that.
Not Devin and them.
He never
He
said
wanted
that.
to go where?
That's a bunch of bullshit.
To
Ramirez
140?
wanted to catch weight at 144.
He's lying, bro.
Stop
He's
it.
lying.
Stop
Okay.
it. Stop it.
I'm just
Devin Haney is on.
Bro,
All right,
Devin, the same
give me
guy
a
that was
minute.
on
Where did you
interview
get that?
talking about he was
Where did
going
you
to
get
fight
that,
in his
Boxing
Don't
own
Hacker?
weight
worry. I'm
class.
going to get the proof
Where
to
did you get that?
to
Bill
show.
Haney's
Don't worry, guys.
website?
I got
Where'd
this.
you get that? Bill Haney's
got this.
Devin is on
I think they
record
interviewed the
saying
Haney's,
that
yeah.
he was willing. He said he wants to fight in his own weight class.
Yeah, but that's before the Ramirez fight.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys are correct, but that's
And that's
before the
exactly
Ramirez
what
fight.
he's trying to do right now.
It doesn't
What
change
you
the
talking about?
so
No, Hacker. You said they're correct. Now shut up.
yeah, but that was before
They're
Ramirez.
correct, Hacker. You admitted it. Now shut up.
So hold on, Hacker.
You just
Obviously,
admitted
if it was
Come on, man.
before
This
this
fucking thing's
fight,
stupid.
then doesn't that prove that that's exactly what he's doing?
I mean, no, it's circumstantial at best.
Oh,
They
Oh,
say
this
that was
nigga here
Ramirez.
is ridiculous. I told you about that diddy bopping and pussy popping, flip flopping out of comments.
Yep.
Now you just
I never
sat
heard
here and
pussy
said
popping and boxing
you
using the
just
same
God,
term.
keep digging that hole and put him in there, girl.
you just said
Hey,
yeah,
hold
and
on.
he said that before the fight. So wouldn't
Ty,
that
why is
allude to
your
the
name
fact that
Hacker is a
that's what he's
liar?
doing right now? Because that is my new name. Hacker is a liar.
Hey, Ty.
That was you, Ty? Yeah.
Ty, about this whole weight
Oh,
shit.
shit.
We all know that Devin likes to play weight games, so he wants to limit.
Absolutely.
Hang on, he wants to limit the amount of weight that what's his face? He wants to make him have to make 144. That way he can limit the amount of weight that he could put on, knowing that Devin could put on a whole 25, 30 pounds by the next day. You know what I mean? So it's all a weight game.
No, there's no weight games that can be played. They're
Shut
both
the fuck up, nigga.
Boxer Hacker, have you seen Devin Haney?
I don't know what you're
Devin Haney
talking
looks
about.
like he eats
They're
newborns.
literally coming for the same weight class.
Devin Haney looks like he eats newborns. Look at him. He looks like something made in the lab. Are you kidding me?
Fucking
I don't know.
huge.
He looks like he's been cutting weight though. He looks like he's close to.
Hacker, face it.
Are you
Ty
kidding
threw the
me?
shovel out. She brought in a backhoe and she's
I
burying
don't
you.
know. She says Devin looks. I don't think Devin looks that big. He looks small to me.
Shit, where the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like you've seen him recently. I mean, he looks like
You're
he's
about to be 6 feet under, Hacker.
Have y'all seen him
Already
recently
there.
though?
No, Devin said he's gonna come back and fight at whatever fucking weight class he wants to.
It's the
Yep.
Ariel Hawani
Yeah, I
interview that he
remember that. I
did.
Is
remember
it?
that.
Is
Yep.
it? Thanks, bro. I got it. I'm over here looking at Ring Magazine. That's why I can't fucking find it.
He said
Ariel
whatever weight,
Hawani.
not weight class, because he said he ain't what fighting no more weight classes. He said
Wait,
he gonna
I
fight
mean,
whatever weight he wants to.
Wherever
what's
I want.
whatever catchweight they're at, they're
I
equal
got
at
the
that
clip on my
catchweight because they
phone. I
both
gotta
come from the
find it
same weight
real
class.
quick.
Y'all realize that, right?
I got you.
They're not. It's not like one's heavier and one's smaller, and they're meeting in the middle.
Ariel.
They're
Heck,
literally
I
both
think you
even
need
up.
to take one of them tests, bro. I think you on the freaking Ostarine.
No, but
Why
it's
the fuck
equal.
is this
I don't
thing
know what Cash is
searching the
talking
way
about.
it
It's
is?
very equal.
I mean, shit, Amir Khan got knocked out on Oscar, so I don't know what you're talking about. What we talking about?
Bring it,
And
bro.
So should Osprey be illegal?
wasn't the dude that Frank fought on Ostarine or something when he got
Because I'm
his ass
searching a
whooped?
Yeah.
fucking
So
Bing.
should
That's why.
Osprey be legal? Let's talk about it. I want to know instead of saying, okay,
Stop it, bro.
here's
Bro,
the
Stop it.
Hey, they
cut it
made
out, man. We
Clembuterol
don't want to hear
okay
your
for Canelo.
same
yeah.
gibberish.
So should Clambeer be so should these things be legal? Should they just be legalized?
They did it for
Canelo
Canelo.
was on and they
I was
lost?
under the impression that Ostarine was used to cut weight anyway.
Which is cheating. You're right. You know,
No,
like
it's not.
cutting and rehydrating is like half the
What is
fight.
Devin doing?
Ty,
On Snap?
nanograms of
Dun,
Osprey
dun,
ain't
dun,
used to do
dun,
anything.
dun,
You
dun,
ain't
dun.
gonna
Okay,
do
then
that's
anything with
ridiculous.
so
nanograms.
Cash, should it be legal? Yes or no?
Alrighty
Bro,
then.
shut up.
I got
No, you
something
know what
to
should
show
be
you.
illegal,
If it has
Hacker?
no effect, say it.
How about
We're
Scooter
Say
coming
it.
over and giving Ryan the goddamn supplements, the tainted supplements? And how about freaking Zab Judah sending Scooter over, who is Devin Haney's godfather? Shouldn't that be
Then the
illegal?
aliens from Nibiru came
Shouldn't that
from the
be illegal?
Illuminati, and then
Y'all
poisoned
can see
Ryan
this?
was pissed.
Be quiet, hacker.
Y'all can see this?
All
Yeah,
the
bro.
aliens from Nibiru
Alright.
came.
Alright. I'm about to play this. Hopefully I don't echo and shit. I gotta mute.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good to see you, my brother.
Back like I never left.
Back
It seemed like I was just
your
here.
house.
I was
This
just
is your
here,
house.
right?
You were just here, yeah, a couple of months ago. I was supposed to see you in San Francisco. It fell through. They were trying to hold me down.
Yeah.
The man.
Everything happens for a
It's
reason.
all good. I was watching from afar. We just had your dad on like a week ago. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
On the show. He didn't tell you.
No, he didn't
He
tell
came
me.
snazzy with the suit and everything. He was in
Okay.
the back of a car. I don't know where he was.
Okay, I think I did see. Then we fell out of discussions. You know,
What's next, right? I saw you in Saudi Arabia. There's the talk of Tank. How do we end up with Ryan?
well, Ryan called me out, and then you know, we went into discussions. Then we fell out of discussions. You know, he said he went on. Well, we know what happened. He went on a jog with Floyd.
Right.
And then we.
Is that real? I mean, I guess I can ask him too in an hour or so, but that's legit.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, fine. All
We
right.
don't know. We don't know. We don't know how real that is. And I love Floyd, by the way.
Sure.
It's not at Floyd. This is at Ryan. But yeah. He
Boxing
went on the
Menu,
jog, and then
salutations,
he,
bro.
you know,
Thanks
he
for
had a
stopping
change of
through.
heart.
Boxing Menu
So then the
podcast.
fight
Salute
fell
to
out.
you.
He was
Like,
back in
share,
he was,
subscribe
no,
to
he was in
Dude's channel.
negotiations with Rolly,
Yeah.
Pitbull. I don't really know what was going on. And I was looking at what was next, what could be next. And then that fight fell out. Pitbull and Rolly fight. Pitbull and Rolly agreed to fight. Here comes Ryan.
Isn't that a weird thing? Because I would think that you would be the top choice. Why would it go from Pitbull, Rolly falling
Well,
through and then go back to you?
We gotta ask Ryan, what did he talk about on the run?
Right.
Oh God! Now
Okay.
now they was out to
So
get
once
you.
he comes
Please
back to you,
stop.
how easy or hard was it to make the fight?
It was easy because I feel like if two guys want to make a fight happen, it's not hard. It's not hard to be made.
It was fucking
you know, of
easy
course,
because Ryan's with all
it
the
was just
smoke.
back and forth over the numbers, and you know, that part, you know, that always takes time. But other than that, it wasn't hard to be made.
And
Good
yet
deal
y'all
for you?
still got paid
Great
in that
deal, yeah.
profit. and
Best
that
deal
was
so
okay.
far?
Yeah,
This is a Golden Boy fight.
by far.
By far. This is a Golden Boy fight, right?
Yeah.
What is
Co-promotion, Devin Haney promotion.
Right, but no matchroom.
Cap.
No matchroom. Me and my dad, you know, we put this deal
Cap.
together.
You guys did it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me and my dad. But that's what Devin Haney
Super
promotion
fucking
is.
cap.
Is
What was
about,
Eddie
you
doing
know,
there the whole time
we
then?
wanna
Just
make
hanging out? That's what
the
they
biggest
tried to
fights
say.
happen,
That was a
and,
bullshit
we wanted
narrative.
to
He
take
ain't by himself.
Hey, relax.
my
Young
career
Buck-
and be
young
at the
Dev.
table.
Like Jesus.
So
Christ.
me and my dad, we put this fight together. With,
Motherfucker,
Oscar.
I'll
Jesus?
whip out
And,
anytime I
you know,
want to.
Eddie
Fuck
Hearn is
is you
supporting me.
talking about?
He's coming to
Hey,
support
D1,
and, you
check
know,
your DM on
to
check
cheer
your
me on.
DM on Twitter. I sent you the clip of
I love
him talking
Oscar.
about the
I
weight
love Eddie.
classes.
And yeah.
I think
Salute
some
to the
people
Black
thought that
King.
maybe you were going to
You're
continue with
despicable.
Matchroom because your last fight was a
I
co-promotion
don't
with
know
them,
why
right?
y'all
Yeah,
hate.
I mean,
The
who's to
brother's
say
really.
that I
I was a positive
won't
kid, man. I don't
do,
know why y'all be hating on the
co-promotions with
brother
him
sometimes.
later on? Me and Eddie
Brother's
have a great
diabolical.
relationship.
Right.
He is a friend of mine. Over the years, we developed a friendship, and
Thank you. I couldn't listen to the lies anymore.
What
As
lie?
y'all,
I feel
if
like
y'all can see, I have updated my name again.
This is the wrong interview, anyways. We're gonna stop sharing this, and I'm gonna play the clip right here.
Please note the name change.
oh my goodness.
You can hear this, right?
We're the truth tellers. Come on, you know that, Ty.
So just like it doesn't matter, like 142 or something like that. It doesn't matter. You don't care about belts.
You heard it?
No, we can't hear nothing, man. That sounds light.
I heard it loud and clear.
Yeah. So now it's just your terms. Your terms. Love it.
This fucking thing.
Devin, well done. Thank you very much.
No, we're gonna play it one more time, buddy.
Sorry, one more. You said you're done with weight classes. Could you no, I'm not fighting weight classes no more. I'm fighting whatever weight I choose. So just like it doesn't matter, like 142 or something like that. It doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Belts.
Whatever you want. You guys are good with that. It don't
You
matter.
always say 147.
But now you're trying to tell me Jose Ramirez wanted 143?
Hey,
what?
Yeah, that was what said. Hey, it wasn't me that said it.
Who
Just
said
make it up as you
that
go,
to you?
Hacker.
It was
It was
also
on
an
an
issue that
interview.
just said that on the
Who
same.
said it?
This is what I'm talking about.
I
They go
think it was
against what they
for the
own
Haney
say. You
Page
just
camp. They
heard
said that
Devin
they
say.
weren't the
You
one that
just
chose
heard Devin say what he's saying, and you
Ramirez camp.
still sitting up here talking about Ramirez said it.
Still capping.
Heard Devin.
Look,
Cap to the
I'm
Devin
face.
sorry. What
Haney
did you
stays
call
on
him? Black
147.
Jesus? You
Let's
called him
see.
Black Jesus?
I'm always
That's,
like this. Yeah, Black Jesus, the young brother Dev. I don't know why y'all
you
hate on
need
the
to be
brother.
ashamed of your damn self.
You can't
Hacker,
Young
defend,
brother
you can't
Devin,
never
man.
defend
heard
that,
Ramirez
bro.
say
You
that
can't
shit, bro.
78
defend that,
Sports
bro.
TV
Devin
used to call
chose
him
to
that.
catch weight for the
Just
fight
make
with
it up as you
Ramirez,
go,
bro.
Hacker.
That's it.
Man, I don't know. I like the young brother. The young brother's very positive, man. I don't know why. I don't know how people even hate on the brother. He's just like
We're
a positive
positive.
kid.
You lying.
It's not really him. It's what his dad does. He fucking offends a lot of people, man. He runs
offends
around
a
the
lot.
internet talking crazy, and that's the game you play. That's
You know
why a
what's
lot of
you
people
know what's
don't do
funny?
that because they know that once something goes wrong, all this bad energy I've been putting out to fucking everybody. One day it's gonna turn back around and fucking
Man,
bite you in the
people,
ass, and that's what we're seeing, bro.
he said
That's why
he offends everybody, right? Ryan Garcia came out and said he wants to dig up George Floyd
Ryan
and kill him
too.
again.
Ryan's a
Y'all remember
fucking Ryan too, bro. But
But yeah, people want to say they were offended by Bill
do we
Haney.
talk about Ryan every day on the fucking internet? No,
Hold
we
on, because
don't.
what we're
Nobody.
not going to do is move the goalposts. Right now, we're
I
talking
mean,
about Devin Haney. Okay, we're not
Yep,
talking about Ryan Garcia. We are talking
they
about
do.
Devin
They
Haney, his
deflect.
father, and their shenanigans. That is the topic at hand. Stay on topic.
okay. All right, no
Facts.
problem. I got you, Ty.
Facts. Facts.
So,
Dude, you put out that kind of energy, it's gonna come back
I
tenfold.
mean, I don't
It's
know.
just
Bill
what it
Haney
is.
just talks up his son, and people get upset. I don't know why. I think the real reason is because he got lined up with Tank. I think when you get
And
lined up
that's
with
because
Tank,
they were cloud
a lot of people
chasing.
just start
That's why.
hating.
He was
Just like
cloud
they hate
chasing,
on
just like
Shakur.
Bill
Tank,
was a couple months. A
Thanksgiving.
couple
This
months ago,
fucking
what interview was that Bill was on where he said they want Boots at 147, they want all the big names at 147. So why is your son now fighting at 144 if they want all the big names
But he
at
said he's doing
147?
147. So
Yes, he did. It's all about attaching yourself to the next big thing when you
yeah.
really know you don't want to fight any of them. Stop the damn cap.
he's more popular than
There's
Boots.
more
So
money in it.
that's the next biggest thing.
More
Who more
popular than
popular
who?
than Boots?
Devin's more popular than Boots.
No, he's
Who
not.
is?
No, he's not.
Who is?
Devin Haney, yeah.
No, he's
So
not.
why is Boots
And on
headlining
the
the
3
card
YouTube
and
channels you
then
frequent, he
Devin
is.
is on the undercard of the man who quote unquote cheated him?
You
How
said
does
Hell,
what?
that make
Ty.
sense?
Why is it? It's a stack card. So we I already
No,
already
no, no,
talked
no.
about
Three
this, right?
damn fights on that
It's
card. How
a
is
stack
that?
card one,
With
and the reason
three
why
with three
Ryan
people on it?
You think
D1,
Jerron
tell me if I'm
Three
lying.
Buchanan
fights
would
on it?
fight on
It's stacked?
somebody's
Three fights
undercard?
on it?
D1, tell me if I'm lying though. I'm just make
You
a
are.
statement.
I mean that's
If
Yeah, you
ambiguous.
Devin
lying.
Haney and
You're lying.
Teofimo were fighting, do you think they will be the main event over
If who?
Ryan and Rolly? If Devin
If
and Teo
Devin
were
and
fighting
Teo
each
were
other,
fighting?
yeah,
No.
No.
it
Ryan
would
Garcia
definitely
is a
be the main
mega
event.
A side, bro.
It has nothing to do with it.
Ryan
It's about
Garcia's
the
damn
match.
near in the same light as Tank. People leave that shit out because we don't never talk about Ryan. But if you're being honest about the shit, they want to say, "Oh, his following doesn't transfer to."
It
Fuck out
doesn't.
of here!
It
Look at how
doesn't.
they treat him. I don't believe the people
Just
on
because of
YouTube. I
Ryan
believe the
versus
people
Rolly is
cutting
popular.
checks. I
Ryan
believe the
versus Rolly
people
is just
fucking
way
writing
more
checks to
popular
these
than Devin
people.
versus Ramirez and Tio versus Barbosa.
You
It's just
guys
You
can say
know,
whatever you'd
you
like.
know about
Ryan
that.
Garcia is the fucking main event on any card he fights on. There's nobody unless
not
Gervonta Davis
now
or
if it's
Canelo
stacked.
was fighting. That's the only two people that would go above Ryan. That's it. No matter what
Facts.
fight they're in, doesn't matter, bro. Honest to God. Ryan Garcia's him, bro. He's fucking. They treat him like him. They're fucking. They don't treat him like a fucking treater. They don't even mention that he cheated
I
Devin
mean,
Haney.
they made the boy fly spirit for crying out loud. They don't think he's a star.
And Devin's a good kid. Yeah, like when I've seen that video of Tio and Devin, I'm like, damn, bro, he's really a good kid. He don't want no smoke. They're sitting fucking 2 seats over. He's over here fucking looking at TikTok on the fucking plane. Remind me of my own kid. I'm like, oh, he's soft as shit. Cause if I'm fighting at that age, I can't sit next to Tio on no fucking airplane. Never, no time.
Why?
No. Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm a maniac, I guess.
Wasn't
I
Devin
gotta
the one up
fight you.
there talking about the racial remarks that T.O. made, but yet when you see him face to face, you got no smoke for him?
He
All
Unless
over
you
here
want to
smiling.
talk
fucking
with clothes up
banana
He
on.
peeling
was all
shit.
smiling and shit like a little punk.
That's why.
Man,
That's
you know,
why
I
I couldn't
feel
sit next to him. Because it'd
Like
be
a
getting
school,
beat the
like a
fuck
crush.
up.
what do you think they're supposed to fight each other on the plane? What do you think
No,
supposed
but
to
Standing
happen?
Devin's
on
supposed
business,
to
you
G
standing on
check him.
business, bro. If
Shit,
you
Devin
standing on
Supposed to
friends
business,
with
check
you
his
T.O.
standing on
ass for the
business.
racist, like my boy Najee from Cigar Talk did. Check his punk ass at least. Like you can't be out here fucking sending bananas in the comments you're saying. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And that's why you don't have a problem with Bill calling Tank a fucking monkey and all that shit, bro. You guys do the weirdest capping for Devin Haney. It's
hmm
crazy. You'll
Well, they
lay
get
on
it
a
from
fucking
Bill.
railroad
They get it
track for
from
that
Bill.
kid.
And I will direct
Yep.
your attention once again to the name. You know what I'm saying? So they get it from Bill. Absolutely,
At
100%. They get it from Bill.
100%. 100% they do.
They
It's
believe anything
crazy.
he says, knowing that he lies. He double talks in a sentence. I mean, he might as well be a used car salesman. He double talks. If you listen to him, you will hear him lie on top of another lie after a lie he just told 2 minutes ago. Because that's the
He's a
problem with
car
liars.
salesman, no
You
doubt.
got to tell another lie to cover the lie you just told.
Bill don't be lying like
Or a
that, man.
weed
Y'all
salesman.
be
He
over
reminds me
Constantly
of the
lying.
people I
overthinking.
grew up with. All my friends like got the same sort of
Bill
fucking
Bill is just
personality
promoting
traits,
his
all that
son at the
shit.
end of the day. That's what he does. He promotes
Bill
his
is an
son,
attention whore, and that is what's
Oh
going on
boy.
here.
Salute.
but he keeps Devin's name relevant. Even when Devin's not even
Not
fighting,
in a good
we're
way.
talking about it.
Not in a good
And so
way.
he's doing a really good
Yeah,
job
not
of
He's
in
what
getting
he's
there.
doing.
crowned. He's
He's
getting
doing
crowned.
what Kid Austin's dad wants to do, basically.
As far
He
as
keeps
We're
listen,
he
not
keeps
listen.
talking
running
about the
women.
dollar store bill. We're not talking about the dollar store bill having Bill Haney. We're
Do
talking
you
about the
think
actual Bill Haney.
He's doing a
you
great
think
job.
you think listen to me. You
Sure,
think
you're
that's such
right.
a great job as far as money goes. But you think Devin and Bill can go home and turn the shit off? Nobody cares what they got. Like they're fucking getting hate at home and fucking everywhere they go. They're like the most fucking hated people in boxing.
Yeah,
Fucking everybody can't
wait,
stand them, bro.
because you
You
guys
can't just go
remember what
home
I
and
said
turn it
earlier.
off.
You guys
That's
are
to me
part of
that's
a
bad.
certain fan base. Devin Haney has his own fan base. His own fan. He has a very
There's
close
11 of y'all
following.
boxing hacker.
Yeah,
Knock it
there's
off.
like
It ain't
11 of
many
them,
He
and
has
they
of
his
all
own
them
got
fan
though,
base.
4
I
accounts
Hacker.
realize
apiece.
It's
that
only
support
about a
him in what
Fucking
fucking
he does.
200 of
talking
y'all.
shit in chats.
Devin Haney got 11 fans. You know what I'm saying?
12.
That's about it.
12 4
Oh,
apiece.
he must
So
have
it seems
gained
like
one.
they can fill up a chat and just talk crazy.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, if we are being honest, a lot of the disdain that I have for Devin does come from his father, and that's not a
And
good thing
fans.
because I'm sure that a lot of people share my sentiment. So, with that being said, Bill being such an astute businessman, don't you think he would look at the lay of the land and put somebody else in that place to help his son or to at least help revamp his son's image? But instead, he's an attention-seeking whore that has to jump in front of a camera and put a mic in his mouth. I'm sorry, in front of his mouth every chance that he gets because he wants the attention for himself. If it was truly about Devin and only about Devin, I would not see Bill Haney everywhere. He wouldn't be posting on X every 5 damn minutes. Why? Because he is an attention whore. And most of that attention is directed towards him and whoever he decides to go at that moment.
Facts. Boxing hacker, your device is not connecting. They kicked you off stage and said, "You're a fucking
Hallelujah, there
IT
is a
guy.
God.
You're a computer nerd. How the fuck is your shit not connecting, bro?"
Because he's
They said,
stealing
"Fuck out of
Wi-Fi.
here."
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
I don't
stealing
believe him.
Wi-Fi. He over here fucking hacking some Wi-Fi. Man, shit's fucked
Yeah,
up.
no, but that's really the problem with Bill and Devin. Like I said, Bill constantly lies. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
100%.
before you were saying your son is the face of boxing, but your son was about to go fight on what was that, Black Planet or what was he about to go fight on? Black Prime or whatever the case may be. But he
Yeah, but
didn't
yeah,
want to
be
go
okay,
over
Prime.
there. So what you did was fly your ass to Europe and beg Turkey. That's what I believe happened. I believe you went over there looking for Turkey because he wasn't checking for you. You went over there to Turkey asking them for some sort of deal, some sort of funding to help you get on a card. You didn't want to go through Top Rank because you didn't want to have to meet the threshold minimum of 150,000 pay-per-views. You knew your
That
son
Tio
couldn't meet
fight was
that,
there
being the
too.
face of boxing. So let's be realistic here. He's another one that's been carefully crafted and maneuvered. And then when he got in there with Ryan, we saw the jig is up. That's it.
Yeah, listen, I fucking always agree with you, and that is literally the fucking reasons why. He's just a hated fucking dude, and he draws it upon himself. You can't tell me he don't. Bill Haney goes out here, talks crazy, crazy shit to everybody and their brother, and it's fucking is what it is. He's hated, and that's why. And his son can't. You can't turn the shit off. You really can't. You can't go home. It don't fucking stop. It's everywhere with you. And my money's gonna come if you're a dude like Bill Haney. Boxing is great as long as you can make a legacy in it. And to me, it's kind of tainted, isn't it? Like I think fucking Devin Haney's, if he would have beat Ryan, maybe you're talking about a legacy fighter and it's a fucking good fight, but I think that shit's tainted. All the controversy and bullshit around it. Who knows? We're gonna see though. We're gonna
And he
see.
was lying in that video too because he know damn well they were chasing Ryan Garcia because Tank had already fought him and he wanted to see if he could do as good as his idol because y'all all know he be at every one of Tank's fights. So he wanted to see if he could do as good as his idol. And then he found out that just because Tank made it look easy don't mean it actually was easy to beat Ryan. Say what you want about Ryan, his racist remarks,
Good
we
fight.
will deal with those. But Ryan, he will get in there and he will thump with anybody.
Yeah, and he's gonna go after Tio next. And Bill and fucking Devin could have had the Tio fight. Remember, he came on
Oh, you
knockout
saw how
second
excited
panel.
he got when Cambosis won? Did y'all see that? He was in his
Hell
room
yeah.
jumping like it was
Hell
Christmas.
yeah. They definitely had the fucking Tio fight though. He came on knockouts panel and came to the smoke, fucking knockout cooked him, and then we all fucking taking shots at him. He went up there telling us that he's not going to fucking top rank and 55%, you got to sell this many, the threshold. Like,
Yeah, I
fuck
was
that.
on
That's
that
a
live. I
legacy
saw his
fight.
lying ass.
That's the top dog. Tio is the number one guy at 140 pounds, says the fucking belts and the people he beat. He is literally the top dog there. You had the fight, didn't want to go to fucking top rank, so now you had to suck Turkey off to get out of the BLK Prime, like you said, and fucking we're here now. You could have just had the top rank fucking, that's a good offer to DHP. And these guys came up here arguing, telling us it's not top rank offering DHP. It's TO. Boxing Hacker was the number one arguer. It's fucking Tio offering Devin. But doesn't Devin and Bill run around here saying they're DHP and Devin just telling us he had a fucking deal and Eddie wasn't involved in the Ryan fight? So
He
how the
lying.
fuck what was all of a sudden it's not DHP to top rank. Boxing Hacker, your shit's not connecting. I don't know what you're
Pay your
doing, bro.
Wi-Fi, you bum.
Yeah, bro. You gotta pay the fucking cell bill and shit. Oh, there you go. No, he left. I
Thank
think he
God.
went. Hold on.
No, but realistically, if we look at Devin's career, we don't even know where he was for his first 20 fights. What was he in Mexico or something like that? So we don't really know the nature of the fights
We
before he
don't.
came to the States. And then when he came to the States, he fought old, shorter men. You know, what does he say to them? You too small, you too small.
Too
So
old,
when he
too
got in
small.
there with somebody that could thump with him, that was his size, just as fast, if not faster, we see how
First one.
things ended for him. And
Yeah, he
I'm
really
really
did.
not sure.
He really took an L in Mexico too. You see, Rosado was putting him on blast, man.
Oh,
Rosado,
Mm.
know he
Here
know.
we go. Conspiracy theory number one.
Yeah, it sounds
Then
good,
the
nigga.
aliens
That
came
it's
to
a
nigga
the
took an
moon.
conspiracy
L
theory
early
if
in
it
the
Did we
actually
really
career.
land on the
fucking
moon,
happened.
guys? Did we
He
really
got
land on
beat
the
up
moon?
by a Tijuana taco salesman, man. I don't want
Yeah.
to hear it, nigga.
Bro,
And he
he
Yeah.
got
beat the
fucking
audience.
taco salesman
audience.
in Tijuana.
My
Straight
man had a
up.
right hook
Listen,
and a fucking
when
bang
it comes to
tackle.
Devin, I always say we gotta tell the full story, right? Devin
What's the-
turned pro when he was still a teenager. He wasn't even a full-fledged adult when he was
Yeah,
fighting.
that's
Y'all
'cause he
realize
That's
that he was
irrelevant
crap.
when you're a pro fighter.
no,
Shut
yeah.
up,
Hold
nigga.
on,
He's
hold
a
on.
It's
So
spoiled
when y'all
irrelevant.
say that
brat.
he
It's
only fought people
irrelevant
that
when
were
you're
smaller than
fighting
him,
when you're
he
fighting
was
in
a kid
Mexico.
fighting
brat.
grown
Shut
men
up, nigga.
for a long time. Devin became WBC champion at age 19, right? He became undisputed at age 23. A
You want a
teenager
cookie?
He's fighting grown men the
fighting
whole
Fighting
grown
time
little
that
men
he's
kids,
fucking
and
man.
ended up being the
45.
youngest
He been
undisputed
fighting
champion.
little guys
Give
his
the
whole
brother his
career, man.
props.
Shut up, nigga.
Give him his
What props
props.
would you like me to give him? What
Give him
props
pro-
would you like me to give
Yeah,
him?
what do you want?
he
What do you want?
achieved something that most fighters will never even achieve.
You know
What?
why? Because he took the
Undisputed in
easy
one
route.
fight? You
How
know
long?
you can't
What do
do
you
that.
mean on one fight? How long do you have the
One
WBC
fight.
champion? Okay, you
He
can say, oh,
beat Cambosis for all of his belts. One
And Bosa
fucking
should have
fight.
never had
And
them
then he
damn belts
ran it
anyway.
back with him. Then he
oh
went
my
right
goodness.
back into it. We ain't want to
So
see
he
that fuck
defended it
shit.
twice, right? That's what you mean.
Nobody
He went
cared about the
24
second
rounds and went
fight.
home.
Crawford became undisputed in one fight, right?
Nobody give a damn
Yup.
about Crawford. We talking
Yeah,
about Devin.
right.
He went
His
24
shit's
rounds
as
and went
weak as
home.
Devin's. And I
Right.
told you that the
Bivol
other
became
night.
undisputed champion in one fight too, right?
Yep, Crawford shit's weak
And
too.
Bivol, how many fighters became
Weak,
undisputed in one fight?
weak,
Mike Tyson became undisputed probably in one fight.
weak.
That's
Mike
not happening.
Tyson
That
shit
doesn't
was
take
weak
away
too.
from the facts.
It's-
What are you spouting out all these
so
names
here's
for?
what I'm saying. Undisputed
The
is just
glory of
undisputed.
undisputed
He
comes in
achieved
beating
something,
4 champions for it.
brother.
That's what the
Your
main
favorite fighter
fucking
at
glory is.
135 had a regular title, and he became undisputed.
You can't tell me a
Far,
regular
okay.
title shit.
Let's
The
cut the
fucking
cap. See, I just
participation
like being
trophy is the
real.
super belt. Fuck out of here with that shit.
I just
I
like
want to
being
hear that
real.
fuck shit.
That's
What's
not
the number
happening.
one
Guess
obligation of
what?
a champion? What's
Huh?
the number one
Mandatories.
obligation of a
Mandatories.
champion?
And what does Tank's
Mandatories.
team say? Tank doesn't fight mandatory. Do you remember
See,
that?
you don't answer
You know,
questions.
hey,
You deflect
yeah,
questions.
you can say that. I know that's what you want to lead to, right?
Okay.
That's
No,
not
it's
happening.
not
Let me
what I
All right.
ask
want
you a
to lead to.
question.
Yeah,
Let me
what's
ask you a
up?
question.
Go ahead.
Those trinkets, all those little trinkets, right, that
Yeah,
Devin Haney wears around
yeah.
his neck and his little waist or whatever the case may be,
Okay.
all of those don't mean anything if nobody gives a damn about them, right? So you can talk about Tank's belt all you want to, but he's the face of boxing, and Devin is on the undercard, the man who quote unquote cheated him. Let that
Yeah,
sink
Lying
in.
about
yeah,
being the
but
face
the
of
history
Let
books
boxing.
that
always
sink
spell it out,
in.
though. The history books will spell something different.
No,
Devin
they
was
won't.
the
The history
youngest
books will spell exactly
undisputed.
what I just
That's
spelled
in
out.
The
history.
history books are all
That's in
glued to
history.
Tank. You see all the medias, all their fucking video titles
They
are
can
all
do that,
Durante David, Durante
but at
David,
the end of
Durante
the
David.
day, Tank's title only
The
became the
history
main
is
title
being
because
written
Devin
right in
left
front
the
of your
division.
eyes. You know all the
Tank's
kids are going to
title,
see when they go back on the internet to do research who the man was. They ain't going to be seeing Devin Haney.
they will
Be
because
seeing
Devin
Gervonta Davis
undisputed.
videos
That's
They ain't
everywhere
a
gonna
they
see
historic
go.
Devin.
event.
They're gonna see Bill because Bill's a goddamn.
That's a
Yeah, they ain't
historic
going to see
event, you
Devin.
know.
They're going to see Bill on a
Y'all
podcast trying to
no, but you
fuck
Tank fans should
somebody
thank
over,
you all should say
tell a
thank you
fighter
to
he's
for
shitty
leaving
when he's not.
135 and making Tank the
Then you
official
lose
champion.
to that fighter.
Excuse me. What did
Lose
you
to
just
that
say,
Devin
same
made
Boss
Tank the
fucking.
official WBA champion once he
So
left
you're
that
saying
division.
that Devin did Tank a favor, or did
He,
he
of
run out of
course,
the division?
Tank
of
didn't
course.
take the fucking belt. What are you talking
The only
about?
reason that's why his
Tank
belt is
never took
recognized.
the belt. And if you're real about fucking boxing and you know this fucking
Uh,
sport, you know that there was a fucking dispute to Devin Haney's undisputed.
no, there wasn't.
Gervonta Davis was fucking fighting at the same time as him. If you fucking didn't beat that
That was
guy,
not
you
a
didn't beat
dispute.
really the fucking champion. Stop
Facts.
the cap.
Tank,
That's
We
facts.
don't
Tank
fucking
was a
recognize
regular
that
title.
bullshit.
Devin had a
Fuck out
WBA
of here with
super.
that.
Super trumps regular, so I don't know what you mean. The
Not
regular
not to
just
me.
you fight the super.
Not to me.
The belt Devin
Yeah,
has is a
it's not
That
just
fucking
designation,
the
super
bro.
box.
trinket can go in the
There's no way
fucking
around
trash.
it
That
being
Boxing
a
shit don't
is
mean
designation.
nada.
designation, you know.
Fucking it only means what it who holds it.
Listen,
If
And
the
who you
fucking
took it
Mario
man's
from?
got it,
Barrios
then
was
it
That's all
means
that
something.
matters. It matters who you
so
took it from.
Josh Taylor
The,
wasn't undisputed. Josh Taylor wasn't undisputed.
no, he wasn't undisputed when Teal beat him. If that's what you're
No,
asking,
I
no.
mean, was he ever undisputed?
What the hell
Yeah,
that got to do with
but he
Devin?
beat
Okay, but
three
guess what?
champions. He
Wait,
beat
wait,
three
wait,
champions.
wait, wait, wait,
All
wait, wait,
fucking three of
wait.
them.
Hold up. Do y'all y'all remember Barrios was regular, right? Was a WBA regular. Do y'all remember
Okay.
that?
Who the fuck
So
would you
now
pick in a
what
fight?
happened here? What
Josh
happened?
Taylor or Mario Barrios?
What happened? What happened, guys? I thought you said
Listen,
regular
Barrios.
person
I'm
dispute.
taking Barrios even at the time of Josh
I don't,
Taylor's
but
undisputed.
you
Even more,
recognize
your argument sucks.
D1. You recognize Taylor as undisputed, even though Barrios had a WBA
Because
record.
he beat
You
three
didn't say they
fucking
were
guys to
undisputed.
get there.
No, but your original argument was WBA regular equates to dispute, and it doesn't.
Listen
And
to
you
me.
said it.
Josh
I'm
Taylor, I'll
sorry to-
call him undisputed because he fucking beat three guys to earn that right. Your guy didn't. Your
Yeah,
guy beat
but
one.
yeah, but you said there was a dispute because Tanker
A
was the
guy
legend.
who won a fluke fucking fight against a little cokehead junkie that I can tell you right now, Teal's on the booger sugar. You can see it
Oh
all
my
over
goodness,
him.
with his father? Oh my goodness.
They're both high.
Hey,
Fuck you
maybe.
mean, bro. We
Hey,
don't look at Devin Haney's undisputed. I could put up a poll. I
I
could
don't know.
ask fucking Twitter.
These people hate
Dude,
Devin.
nobody looks at it like you and
But
the
undisputed
200
is
people
undisputed.
in the dude's chat
Devin's
that fucking
undisputed. Crawford's
box that
undisputed.
shit.
Usyk's undisputed. Who else is undisputed?
Are you trying to say
Canelo's
Usyk is
undisputed.
undisputed like the same way Devin Haney is?
They're all undisputed. Undisputed,
No, no, no,
undisputed.
no, no,
They
no,
are
no,
the
no.
king of that
Did
division.
you just try to say
Yes.
Alexander Usyk
Yes.
is the
And I
same
say
kind
it
of
with my
undisputed
chest.
as Devin?
Yes.
You're a
Yes.
capper. You're a capper.
Undisputed
You're a
is
liar. You're a
undisputed.
liar.
100%.
You're a liar. No, it's
It's not.
not.
I'm
No,
not.
it's not.
When
It's
So
not.
Boss
guess
Hacker,
what?
you're gonna tell me it doesn't matter
You're a
how you
liar,
give
bro.
the
No,
belt?
because
It doesn't
people are
matter?
just making things up. If they
So
okay,
so why
fine.
doesn't Devin garner the respect then since he's undisputed two times?
So
Why does he
He
garner
gets
Because
the
the
what I'm
real
respect?
ones,
saying.
here's the
all
magic. Here's the
undisputed
magic of what I'm
runs are
saying, right?
not created equal,
You
man.
you, you
Period.
can
Undisputed is not
Exactly.
you can
created
choose to
equal,
believe
bro.
me, or you can choose to
Only
believe
Hacker will
D1.
say some dumb
But if
shit
they
like
create a
this,
list
man.
right now, Ty, listen to this. They create a list right now and name all the undisputed champions of this
Salute.
generation. Devin and Usyk's name will be on the same list,
Lee Jackson, what up?
and none of these people here can deny
Kevin
that.
House. Salute,
Boss
homie.
Hacker. Again, context matters, right?
No, if
With
they create a
anything.
list,
Came back.
all the male undisputeds of this
I
generation,
heard what you said. I didn't ask you
Devin
to
will be
repeat
there.
yourself. I asked you, does
Salute.
context matter?
BBO. Salute.
Does context matter? In what regard?
Don't play these stupid little word games with me. Does context
No,
matter?
it
Yes
Yeah,
matters.
but
or no?
in what regard does it matter?
Yes
Context to
or
every
no?
situation. Just
Sure,
context.
context matters.
A
Not
lot.
sure. Yes or no?
Yeah, depending. Yeah.
No, not no damn depending.
It
Context
matters.
This is a
matters.
leading
Because you're
question.
always trying to
Yeah.
do some slippery shit up in there. Context matters, and you know that.
All
So
right.
you know where I'm going with this whole
Let
conversation.
me take the
We
bait. Yeah.
understand that he has two little belts on his, but nobody respects him because they know how he got it. He took it off a nigga that didn't deserve it to begin with.
Wow.
Like he once said, a fluke that he
Wow.
got it. Now, if he had a full
Yeah.
TO for it, maybe he would have got a little bit more
Wow.
respect.
Yeah.
But nobody's checking for Devin because
Okay.
people know what it is. Like Cash
Okay.
said, real ones know.
Okay.
Real ones know.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
all know.
No,
You're
real
the only one
no.
that
Okay,
don't
let's
know.
talk about it.
No, we're not
Wait,
going to
wait.
talk about Devin Haney's
No, did
undisputed run no
Cambosa
more.
deserve a
We're
fight
dead in
against
that
Theo?
conversation. I
He
got
was
to
Theo
ask you a
mandatory.
current conversation,
He
a
was
current fucking topic.
undefeated until he fought Theo.
Was who undisputed until he fought Theo?
I mean, undefeated. Cambosa became mandatory. He fought.
Yeah,
his
but
way to
I
become
know the
mandatory.
5 fights leading up to the fucking Teo fight. He lost about 3 of them. I watch them all.
Yeah,
That's the
Hacker.
split.
You
That
can't
man,
get
that's a
that off
split
here.
decision, dude, man.
You can't get that off here, dog.
He won those
Stop.
fights.
I gotta
Okay,
ask
you
you
know
a
what?
current
You know what?
question. My boy D for the win don't want to hear this fuck shit no more. Neither do I.
Neither
Do you
do
think
I.
Edwin De Los Santos ducked?
I heard he pulled out. I don't know the reason why he pulled out the fight. With
There wasn't never
Keyshawn.
no It's not.
Well, he pulled out the talks for the fight.
You only pay attention to these top couple guys and keep.
No, I saw. I don't know why it happened. I'm not. I can't speak on it.
Yeah, what's up with the top rank saying that they offered them 400K and then other people saying 200K? Like it's like
Top
mixed.
rank offered him probably 450, a little over, because they say the wording in the text. What happened is, fucking Sampson, who owns the rights to Edwin De Los Santos, took the fucking offer and told him it was half of that, just on some hood shit. I would have did the same thing too, so I can't be mad about it.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just told them you got 225, and De Los Santos turned it down, and De Los Santos came back on Twitter underneath the post was like, "What? I ain't know they offered that much money." So that's where we're at. Sucks.
Sound
'Cause
like
I was
somebody
going
getting
to that fight.
fired.
That's right.
Big
Well,
dog
what
Willie.
negotiations there?
Salute. He loves the Tankamaniacs, and I love him for loving us. All right, stop hating. Devin Haney Undisputed is just as hard as Ali
Oh
this run.
God.
Pure
Don't
facts
change your
listed. Floyd
bedpan.
Frazier Foreman is more talented than Cambosis. Is no more talented than Cambosis. Yeah, the cap is real. Facts. Boxing Hacker is correct. Big Dog Willie
Yeah,
on some
no, but
bullshit.
Don't change
yeah,
your
most
bedpan, Big Dog
no,
Willie.
you got.
Shut
I don't
up.
like when people discredit Cambosis because he
He's
actually
Hold
fought
on.
his
trolling,
I
way.
got
nigga.
it.
Shut the
He
fuck
Bro,
fought
I
up.
his
gotta
way.
give him
Hot
his
He
just
Shut
due.
up,
beat Theo
nigga.
Spears.
Shout
Salute.
out to the one that chose to keep it G and spend some of his or her hard-earned money at the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Salute, Big Dog.
He probably fought his way to what he
I mean,
got.
I'm really saluting that, but I feel you.
Hey, supporter.
Big
Gotta
dog,
get
wild,
these
wild guy.
ducats. There's only one reason we're up here talking shit. For some support like that.
So Boxing
Salute. But it
Hacker,
was cap. It's cap.
since you're on your knees, right? How about you explain to us what Turkey's doing to Shakur? What's going on with your beloved Turkey?
Yeah, which
Is the
side
well
you
running
take on that?
dry?
Uh,
Is the
I
well
can't say
Appreciate
running
you.
well. I
dry?
don't know what. So I will also say this. I think I agree with you on 2 Cents channel where I don't think Shakur should be talking about negotiations on Twitter. You
Yes,
know,
that's very tacky. Uh-huh.
yeah, it's just
Should
bad
not
business,
be.
right? You never burn bridges until like that situation's over with because you never know.
Get to the
Yo,
money.
old school.
What about
And
the
by the
But
way,
unlimited
yeah,
terms?
I
let me
can't
take
speak
care
on
of
what's
something. I'll
going
be
on
right
there.
back.
There wasn't enough information. It was based off one tweet. I don't
No,
think
there was
Turkey's losing
several.
money, but maybe it could be just that he didn't value it as much as he thought it would be at that point.
I mean, why not? Isn't Shakur a two-time champion, an Olympian? I mean, all these trinkets. Why is
Well,
nobody valuing
you
the
look at what
trinkets?
look at what transpired afterwards, right? Um, Shakur fought Pally, and then Zapata fought what's his name?
Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer the second time, and maybe the popularity for the fight wasn't as much, So
But what does that
he
have to
might be
do with what
thirsty.
Turkey told Shakur? What does that have to do? One thing has nothing to do with the other.
So yeah, so like Turkey has not spoke on it. Shakur is the only one that said that he's not being given what he was promised. I don't know what he was promised, and I don't know what's the difference between what's promised and what he's being given. So it's hard for me to say. I can only speculate that it's based off the performance that either Cepeda had or Shakur had. That's all
Yeah,
I can speculate.
that
But I
wouldn't
guess,
garner any type
yeah, I
of
don't know.
sway in either direction. So what about they are not going to bid on the fight? Turkey doesn't have any money to bid on the fight, or do you think he just does not value Shakur and all of his many trinkets?
I don't think he wants to mess with those sanctioning bodies like the WBC. Like I said before, like the whole Bivol and Benavides thing. Like Turkey's trying, I guess, like do something separate, from what they want. And sort of like I don't know, it seems like a little bit of a cold war between Turkey and the WBC at the moment. So I think that's where they are with that. Which I'm happy about. I feel like I'm happy that they're stepping on the WBC's neck because the WBC be cheating too much, man.
So we're getting off topic again. I asked you, how do you feel about Turkey not giving Shakur what he said he was going to give him, and why do you think
Yeah.
Turkey does not
So I
want to
answered that
bid
question,
on the
right?
fight
So
for somebody
my
with
initial answer
unlimited
was
funds?
this, right? I don't know because there's not enough information. All we can base it on what Shakur said, right? I don't know what value he was promised versus what value he's being given. But if I was just to speculate, it's probably
Well, you
based
do that
on
anyway, so
Yeah, it's a
if we're
crystal
just to
ball.
speculate, with the limited information we have, I would say that maybe the Zapata versus the Farmer fight wasn't as exciting, or maybe it could also be the fact that the Kid Austin fight fell through and it ended up being him versus Padley. Yeah, so there's a number of reasons that might have derailed how much the original offering was. That's why I can speculate on that situation. I think for Shakur, he should. And the same thing. I believe Devin did this to Eddie Hearn, right? Where he started calling out promoters. I don't really like that. I think they need to do it in a quiet way. Try to get in contact with Turkey, see what if they negotiate better. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. But as far as why Turkey turned it down, I can't tell you.
If they go to purse bid, how do you see that going?
For Shakur versus Peta, I think he's gonna get less, of
Very
course. Yeah, he's gonna get less than what he expects. He's gonna get less than what Turkey originally offered him.
He's offered
Most likely.
3.5 right now. Like I'm taking that if I'm Shakur, just because, bro. He thinks he can beat Zepeda. They're not probably.
You know,
You
I
don't know
think
how you're gonna get more money than that.
I think he should stop chasing Sabeda. To be honest with you, I feel like
Why? That's a good fight.
because
for
here's
him.
the
It
thing, right?
answers
If
a
I'm
lot of
him,
questions, bro.
look, at the end of the day, the challenger should be chasing him. Zapeda's meant to be
Yeah,
chasing
that's a
Shakur.
fact.
Like
Can't
it's
say
weird
that,
to see
man.
the champion chasing the challenger. You know,
Well, you
I
know why
think
that is.
yeah, because it's hard because the champions don't want to fight him, and then he's
No, they want
That's
that
bullshit because
WBC
his
strap
fake
though.
brother is right there to be fought, but he refuses to fight him.
yeah,
And
he
none
should
of the
jump in that
statements
damn.
have really.
I think instead he should jump in the ring after in that tank fight and publicly
Why? Why
challenge Tank,
skip
just
over
like
How
Shane
could
Mosley
that
Keyshawn?
did.
happen?
Why
Like, think
skip
about
over
this.
Keyshawn when Keyshawn is right
They're not
there?
gonna fight each other. They already said that
This is
already.
what
Tank's
I'm
from
talking
the
about. And as
fucking
boxing
trenches.
fans, we should be outraged by that.
I'm
We
outraged.
should
No,
be
Yeah, yeah,
outraged.
that's a fact, Ty. We should be fucking outraged about it.
I
We're
mean, I'd
not.
rather
We're
see
letting
I'd
him off
rather
the
see
hook
Shakur
there. We're allowing him to
than
only chase
their
Tank.
homeboys
Now we're
fight.
allowing him to say, I deserve $6 million because Turkey said so. What if Turkey wasn't here? What kind of payday would you be getting for Zepeda? Like we're allowing a lot of fuck shit. Well, they're allowing because I'm not gonna fucking talk too much shit, but people are allowing
There's
this
nothing
kid get
wrong
away
with
with
fucking they
everything.
deserve more.
And I
And
just capped my ass
rightfully
off
so.
too. I just
If you're a
lied like a
fighter,
motherfucker. I'm done
D1,
shit.
you're looking at it from perspective of the fan, but if you're a fighter and you achieve so much, you're gonna expect more as well.
Listen,
Yeah, but see, when the public doesn't value what you value, your market value, boxing hacker, unfortunately, is really only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. And
Yep.
Yes,
that's just the
that's what it
bottom
is.
line.
I think he should
That's just
stop
the bottom line.
wasting time with
No
Zepeda.
matter who you are, where you're at in life, you're worth what somebody wants to pay you to get in the
That's
The
it.
fucking
reality,
ring.
the problem with that
What somebody
division right
wants to
now
pay
is
you to get your punk ass up and go to work every day.
so
You're
here's the
only
problem
worth
with
what they're
Zepeda.
willing to pay.
Here's the real problem with Zepeda and the real problem with De Los Santos, right? Here's the real thing. Tank is in that division. He's the cash cow.
Boy, listen
They,
to
So what
me.
are
no,
they
no,
all
wait,
gonna
wait.
sit and
It's
wait
not.
for
It's not a
Tank?
bad thing about Tank. It's not a bad thing about Tank. At the end of the day, they risk if they fight Shakur and lose Shakur, they get away from their biggest payday with Tank. Right now they all have this thing where they can start calling out Tank. They can all start
And that's
challenging.
my
That's the
problem. They
reality of
need
it.
to be calling out each other
Bro,
instead of just sitting around waiting to
They need
call
they
out
need to
Javante
challenge
Tank
the
Davis.
champions. Yes, I agree. I think the player should
You
challenge
can't say that
Shakur.
you
Shakur is
agree when you
tough.
just said
oh,
you just
shit.
told me that you don't mind that Keyshawn and Shakur are not fighting. So you
That's
don't
Yeah.
agree.
crazy.
Well,
Why?
so
Why? Because that's my
they're
homeboy.
not gonna fight. Yeah,
Because we
they
know
already
each
said
other.
multiple times. They said
All
the
right, well
reason.
then give up the belt and get the fuck out of 135,
Right when they
Keyshawn,
start,
because
so when they
he
start
ain't
warming up
making
for
it too
Turkey,
easy. They're
I
trying to
agree.
lie and say he makes it easy. He ain't got no
I
problem
agree.
making
I feel
135.
like
He's
if
five
they
foot
start,
ten,
let's say
fucking big as shit. Why you think he cut his dreads off? And it
so.
wasn't because I wanted a new
I will
look.
say this.
That motherfucker
Let's
couldn't make
say
weight.
so. There are 4 champions right now. There's Shakur, there is Lomachenko, there is Keyshawn, there's Tank. Right? If Keyshawn beats,
Lomachenko's a champion in recess, but continue.
Yeah, he's not a champion.
oh, they strapped him. Okay,
Yep, they
okay.
made him go in recess,
Continue
and
with
now
your little dialogue,
So
and
boxing
somebody
so
hacker.
what
else
happens?
is
So
set for the belt.
if
What
Keyshawn
up,
beats
big
the
dog?
current champion and then Shakur beats Tank, then one of them should leave. They should either fight each other, or one of them should leave the
How
division.
about this?
Yeah, they
Since Tank has he has a roach on his plate that he needs to take care of, and Shakur is sitting around clearly with no opponent, why don't you fight your fake ass brother?
Because they said they're not going to. That's the
That's
thing
the
about it.
problem. That's the problem.
So that's
That's the
How
thing
just
can you
about it.
bullshit.
guys
That
They're
determine?
4 champions,
How
though.
can
It's
y'all
not really a
both run
problem.
around here saying yes, it is? Because how do
it's
we
a
know
good
who's the
fight.
best, right? You just said the champions are supposed to fight each other, but we're allowing 2 champions to take themselves off the table because they're kissing cousins or friends or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Well, no, they don't have to be lined up, right? Because they all because Keyshawn can
This
still
a
fight other
fact. He
people.
brought up a
I,
fact.
I, I think what it
Let
is.
me. Yeah, go ahead, big dog. You
I
can
think
talk.
what it is. This is the nature and how it is in boxing. This cat's not going to fight each other because they don't want to fight each other, and there's nothing you can do about it because they're the top 4 best fighters in that division. So I mean, only thing I can say, and I'm a Shakur fan. I think it's bullshit that Shakur and Keyshawn
No,
Davis
it
not
is.
fighting. I don't think that's
No, it
cool
is.
at all. But how can we can't change it? They're not going to fight each other. Just like Devin and Shakur wasn't going to fight each other until they got to a certain weight. And it is with that division. It is with boxing in general.
So if we don't either we come to the realization that this is how the sport is, or we gonna sit there and just argue just to be arguing.
No, and I understand that, Big Dog Willie, and I'm not really trying to harp on it. What I'm actually trying to do is to use it as a tool to make another point. So my point essentially then becomes you all can't sit around and say Tank has to fight all these people, but then stay quiet when Keyshawn and Shakur are not fighting each other. But the first words out of y'all mouth is Tank ain't fighting nobody. He been a champion of that division for however long. This
He's a fighting
he's trying to
champion, though.
unify. Excuse me. Do not interrupt me.
He needs to fight one champion at least.
Okay, he needs to fight a champion. So then, why does it not Shakur?
Only you know what? I only say that because you guys say shit about. Hold on, I only say that because you guys talk shit about Shakur. I don't believe. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe those guys are ducking each other and Tank need to fight this person, Shakur need to fight the person. They don't fight each other because the people, their handlers are playing games with them. And that's just what it
People
is.
at the top, they know exactly what they're doing, guys. They've been doing this shit for decades.
No,
Whether the
and
fucking
I knew
names
that,
change
Victor
who's
Willie.
doing it,
I'm saying that
when
for the
it's ready,
hackers and everybody else.
that's when we'll get
You
it.
know
When
what I'm saying?
Shakur
That loves
performs
to
at
say
his
that
peak,
Tank doesn't unify but stays quiet when Shakur won't fight Keyshawn. That pisses me off
yeah, it pisses
because
me
that's
off too,
already
Willie.
taking
I
two
mean,
off the
Tank need to
table.
fight a champion though. Like, can he fight one? Like,
Hacker, you didn't hear what she said.
Listen,
You didn't hear what
he's
she
the
said.
guy.
Yeah.
Tank is the champion. As far as fucking
he's a
like
champion because Devin left.
everybody knows
Oh
who
my
the
God.
135-pound champion
Oh
is.
my
Everybody
God.
knows who the top dog. They're all chasing him. They do nothing but type headlines and fucking everybody. He's got to fight everybody. Everybody knows
You know how
who
people
the
call
fucking champ is. He can literally fucking fight his mandatories, unify. I want him to unify, but the dude can literally do whatever the fuck he wants because he is the champ. He don't need
you
to
know how
fight
they
no
call
other champs.
people
They
email
need to
champions?
fight him. They need to go get him.
You know how they call fighters email champions because they get emailed the belt and shit? They should call Tank like the leftover champion.
Boxing hacker, you just playing games now.
And what should we call Shakur?
Trolling
What
and
should we
shit.
call Shakur and
He got
Keyshawn?
leftover, bro.
The Bumble and Bruh
Or
brothers?
Twig
No.
Bone Stevenson.
And if you're
He's
keeping it
literally
a
the
buck,
champion
boxing
because
hacker,
Devin
you're
left.
more of a Shakur fan these days than you are a fucking Devin fan.
He ain't
But
nobody
you
fan.
can't.
He's a Tank hater, straight up and down. Because
So I like
Devin
There
Tank
you
been
as a
to
go.
fighter.
goddamn press conferences, and he ain't said not one damn word about either one of them tired ass press conferences that
What?
Devin Haney did, looking like some low budget goddamn Tubi shit. It was all dark in there. I couldn't even see. I had to use a flashlight
I
just
know
to look
you're
at my
not talking
own
about
damn
press.
TV.
Please, let's never forget the Howard
Now, please.
University Tank versus
Did you
Lamont
see?
Roach
Did
press
you see
conference.
Bill having a
Let's never
meltdown? Did
forget
you see
that,
Bill
Tom.
What do
having
you
a
mean?
meltdown?
The press conference did numbers.
If we're gonna talk about press conference,
If you want to talk about a
ever
bad press conference, you can say the first
don't
Tank
ever
joint, but
forget
not the second.
Tank versus Lamont Roach with the
What?
valedictorian as a speaker press
The
conference.
fucking
Come on, let's
the
never
Guess what? He
forget.
fucking
wasn't getting
Howard
booed.
joint
Not
was
He wasn't
straight.
forget.
getting booed. He wasn't getting booed
Nope.
at his own damn press conference.
Because the people at school didn't know who they were.
I bet you
They were
his
like,
manager
"Who
was
are
on
these
stage with
people?"
him.
They
I
were
bet you his
they
Are
manager
you
knew
was
that
gonna
on
a
stage
side
college
with
with
him.
Bill?
cafeteria, bro.
I
Watch,
bet
you're
you his
gonna
manager
side
was
with
on
Bill
stage
because
with
of
him.
where they were.
Come on.
Right? It was because the spot in California. It was because they were mostly
And
Mexicans there
Boxer
booing.
Hacker full of shit. He don't support Devin at all. That's why Devin ain't on pay-per-view because he has fans like Boxer Hacker that would just rather
Devin
jump
been on
on
pay-per-view
panels
though. He was
than
in there
jump on a
though.
plane and go see their favorite fighter.
I
Maybe if y'all took y'all asses to his fights, he'd garner more money and be on pay-per-view. But
I
instead,
order his
y'all
fights
had
all
to
the time.
hop on panels with your cape on, capping for his ass.
Hey, I order his fights all the time. That was one of my favorite
Boxing
fighters.
capper.
Facts, Cam.
He's one of my favorite fighters, son. I'm telling you.
Do you support him monetarily? Because that will
Yeah,
show
yeah,
me if he's
yeah. I
truly
always,
your
I always
favorite
support
fighter.
Devin fights. Always, yeah.
Sure
And
you
I
do.
believe
Why
him.
you ain't go
I
to his press
believe him
conference?
I support Devin.
when
Why
he
you
says
ain't
that.
go to his press conference? Why you ain't go to his press conference?
I didn't want to
You
go
know
to New
why you
York.
ain't go anywhere else? Why you ain't go to his
But
press
I'm not in New
conference?
You
York.
guys are hilarious. This is
yeah,
hilarious
well,
here. You guys go at each other.
It
I'm
would have
just
been
saying,
all six of
Big Dog.
y'all.
You
It would have been
remember
all six of
Lamont
his
Roach
fans
versus
in there.
Tank's press conference and
See,
how
that's
he
what I'm
was
talking.
ready
the
Then
to
they move
first
fight,
the
one,
right?
goalposts. They
Yeah, the
move
the
the
first one,
cafeteria,
you
right?
goalposts.
you referred to the
Stop
wrong one though.
deflecting. Stop deflecting.
I'm
We're
just
talking
saying, you
about
talking
that
about Dak's
low
press
budget.
conference.
No, we're talking about that low
That shit
budget,
was
dark in the
ranked as one
basement
of the
press
worst press
conference
conferences in
that
the universe.
Bill
that
Haney
was
losing his mind, talking to the fucking host of it,
spiraling
talking
out of
about Devin
control.
Haney's a real fighter. We all know that. What the
Out of
fuck was he supposed
control.
to do? Throw
Yeah,
rose
I mean
petals
that's
at
just
his
a
feet?
complaint. But if you're just
Fuck
talking
out of
about
here.
like
You're
the
getting cooked.
overall architecture of the conference, you can't even compare
That shit was
like a
ass.
college cafeteria conference.
That shit was
What
ass.
they bad.
The Howard joint was straight.
Y'all were in the
The fucking
basement. What are you
other
talking
one was
about?
bunk.
D1, don't do that.
And
D1.
that was
Y'all were in
2
the
press
basement.
conferences
D1.
in 2 days or 3 days.
Don't
That's
puff
doing
against your
2
mic,
fucking
D1.
joints.
You know
And
that
that's
shit was crazy.
PBC. Tank even bitched about it. So you're doing some
You guys
stupid
know
shit.
you guys are arguing. Hold on, you guys know you guys are arguing about press conferences. This is getting
Yeah.
this is getting bad.
It's
It
really,
doesn't
you know
matter.
what? I think it is. I think that Boxing Hacker brings something
Yeah.
out of me. I just feel like he's a child. I just want to whoop him with a switch,
Yeah.
because he just says the
Come on,
most
Wish
Ty,
I
don't
had
do
a
ridiculous
that.
things.
switch.
He
You know I
says the
love you,
most
Ty.
Smashing him.
ridiculous things, and he does the most ridiculous things.
You know you're
Like
my
he
favorite
just
person,
sat up
Ty.
on this
Ty, you know you're my favorite
panel.
person, right?
Please stop talking to me. He sat up on this panel. He literally sat up on this panel and tried to defend that in the basement,
Facts, Crush.
children under the stairs press conference that Devin had. Mind
What
you,
you
after the
call a
press
high school
conference,
cafeteria press
you
conference
had
and say
to
that?
ask. You had to
What you say
ask
that?
Boxer Hacker, did he
Them
watch the
joints were
press conference?
whack.
He ain't
Yeah, I
go on
watched it, of
nobody's
course.
panel caping and capping for Bill Haney and Devin. He has not said nothing about Devin since he got his ass knocked out April 20th,
That's not true. I always
2024.
talk about Dev. I
Yeah,
thought
your
Dev was my favorite
anniversary's
Disrespect
fighters,
as
coming
a
up.
man.
core fan.
Your
Straight
anniversary's
up.
coming up. What would you like? What would you like? You want a
420
Oh, there's
is
leopard
gonna
my
be a
favorite
glove?
comeback.
day of the
You
You
know,
year.
want an ice
Ryan
pack?
stepped
You want
back
a
for a major comeback. You
jawbreaker?
know
What would
that.
you
I
That's
like?
always
like
gonna happen.
420 way better than like Easter and all the other holidays other than Christmas. Like 420 is my shit, and then I watched Devin get
That's
ripped
weed
out.
day, isn't
Hell yeah, hell
Don't
it?
yeah,
He said he
weed wasn't the
celebrated by
only thing
watching
getting
Devin.
smoked that day.
getting
Weed wasn't the
pounded
only
out.
thing getting
Like
smoked that
damn,
day.
dog,
Devin ass got
high
smoked
as
on
shit,
420 too.
smoking there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go to work.
Ryan was
Big
smoking that
dog
ostrich.
Willie,
All right,
appreciate you
big
for
dog
joining
Willie.
my
All
group
right.
chat. Appreciate you, dog.
Ryan was smoking ostrich. That's what happened.
Smoking
Yeah,
Osterine. That's called
whatever.
AK-47. That shit's fucking
He was smoking
I
what
can't
it
Haney
believe
is,
that's
pack.
dog.
that. No, the Fatal
Smoking
Fury
that
card is
Haney
right.
pack, my boy. You're
Let's
smoking
keep it a
that
buck though.
Haney
The
pack.
Fatal
I'm about
Fury.
to play the Ryan joint. If I didn't get copyright, I would have played the Ryan shit already. Smoking on
But
that.
we gotta say
They
something though.
didn't think I would
Fatal
win, but
Fury
I
card is gonna be nice.
won. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you know that shit. Just like the hair grease song, you guys
Bless.
try to play
Highly
us and talk
favored.
shit.
Suits Taylor. Yep. That's my
But you
joint
be get
too.
yep, Ryan. That
Ryan's
shit.
rap.
Ryan talented, dog. If you're
He's
keeping
a
it
content racist
105,
kid.
Ryan a
He's
talented
a
young
content
man,
racist.
bro. He beat Devin's ass and then went in the fucking recording studio and busted one out. That ain't nothing like the corny remix song they did of Tank. That shit's whack.
What happens if Devin
Ryan went
beats
in there
Ryan?
and dropped bars,
What
son.
happens if Devin beats Ryan? What y'all gonna say?
I'm
Gotta
gonna
say,
say
let's get the
Victor Conti need to
trilogy.
be arrested. That's what I'm gonna say.
Victor
Victor
Conti
Conti
is
need to be
on some
arrested.
shit.
Did Shakur get
Victor
arrested?
got him juiced all the way up to the max, wicked up on Rambo status.
You said
Oh,
if
bro,
Devin goes in there and
I
beats
just did a
Ryan,
Devin
what are we
Haney
gonna
video.
say? And I
That
said
Hey,
I'm
shit
you
is
gonna
know,
say that
watch,
Victor
hey,
Conti needs
appalling.
to be arrested.
you know, I watched the
His
documentary.
progression, bro.
Finally. Took
Yeah,
you
yeah.
3
I was
damn
supposed to
months.
me and Tucson about to talk about it whenever
What
her
documentary?
She come on in 15 minutes.
what's that thing called? The Hall of
The
Yeah, I'm
one
about to
about
wrap
Victor
it up
Conti.
anyways.
The
Hall
one
of
about
Shame
Victor
documentary.
Conti.
Yeah,
What?
the
What?
the Victor Conti documentary.
Who the fuck
With
did a Victor
Balco and
Conti
all of
joint?
that shit. It's
Oh,
on
the Belco
Netflix.
joint, the
Yeah,
one
Yeah.
from back in the days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a scumbag of epic proportions, bro. I need him out of boxing. He's
I don't
wicking
know
these
about that. I
kids
have a
up.
different
They
perspective.
don't even know it.
Of course you
That's the
do.
sad part. I just made a video about this shit. He is juicing these fucking kids up. That's why they all pop up anemic. He's fucking playing games, bro.
Oh
He's
boy,
wicking these dudes up and they don't even know about it. And they ain't
why y'all
asking
That's
no
think
questions
Kevorkian.
because they know what Victor Conti does and they don't give a fuck. As long as I don't get caught, turn me into the man. Turn me into the Terminator. This is what I signed up for. Fucking
I don't know
Terrence
what's wrong with
Crawford, suck the man out. Fucking, I gotta have it. I know who you are and I know what you do. Yeah, you know what's up, bro. These dudes
I
are
don't know. I have
fucked up,
I have a different perspective.
juiced up.
I
Victor
watched the
fucking
Hold on,
documentary.
playing
D1.
games. They
I want
ain't
to hear him
asking
spin
questions.
this. I want to hear him diddy bop and pussy pop out of this. Go ahead, Boston
Yeah,
Hacker.
I said I was gonna talk about it on two sessions. Like, no, don't get me wrong. Like what Victor Conti did, I guess you could say wasn't good, right? But
Still doing, you mean?
it
Still doing? Why would he stop?
so like when
Just went
people
to
say
jail
that
and got a better
Victor Conti messed
education
with
on
the
it.
lives of athletes, I don't think so. I think most athletes chose
Yeah,
to
they're choosing to
to
get
go.
ripped
So
up.
like,
That's even
I don't
worse.
like that whole
Devin, like,
statement of
sign
he
me
was
up for that snack, dog.
no. They
Please, I
chose
need
to do after
Victor. I
what
need
they were
that
getting.
breathing mask. Fucking
They knew that,
needed
and a lot of them
supplements.
were popping were on other PEDs before Victor Conti. You know.
bro. I
See,
know.
Boxing Hacker, this
I'm not
is what
saying
you
that.
do.
Let's
Why
keep
is this
one
the
thing in
topic at
perspective, right?
hand?
You trying to defend Victor Conte? This
No,
is
it's true
No,
though.
crazy.
he is.
No,
Victor
we've been
Conte,
fighting this argument for months, bro.
yo,
This is
Months.
crazy.
Victor
We
Conte.
argued it on this show fucking 25 times at least. I
So
fucking brought
what's
PED
interesting about it,
experts
right?
and
What's
fucking
interesting
all
about
sorts
it,
of shit.
he got charged for 42 counts, like 42 different counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of them were dropped.
We
except
know
two.
they had to reduce. They had to reduce them down. We've all seen the documentary. Thank
Yeah,
you for joining the club.
and it
Now
makes
back
sense, right? Because
to
at the time, the clear
Cop
wasn't
and
even,
fucking please, bro.
the clear wasn't
Listen,
even
if
like
you've ever
illegal.
done any crime and been to jail, bro,
You
a
know
plea
that's the funny
bargain's
thing.
what comes
That's
with
why he
it.
had nothing.
Boxing Hacker. Can you explain to me why he needs to draw their blood to give them snack?
Sure, perfectly. I explained to you. Yeah. So the reason being is because he gives recommendations. So like, if you
Okay,
want
but why do
personalized
they all
recommend,
pop up anemic? It's not even about
no,
he takes their blood to find out their fucking
their
nutritional
blood work
levels.
shows
There's
their
a reason for the blood.
Wait,
Why do they all pop up anemic
Let
though?
me answer the question.
Because then they get a HIPAA, they get a fucking consent. Nobody can look at their fucking test results because it would be against HIPAA laws. They get these fucking stupid exemptions because they're fucking anemic, and that's why Victor takes their blood. He gets their fucking blood examined, so he says, and they all pop up anemic. And now
Here's
you
the
can't
reason
look
why
at their shit.
he takes their blood. So he gives recommendations. That's what Victor
EPO
does.
and clear is what they get out of there.
And
They're allowed
You
to
said
take.
he gives recommendations.
so you have to
You said
look
he
at
gives
what Victor.
recommendations.
So what you have to look at what Victor's good at. He's good at knowing what
Hey, good at cheating.
what supplements to
Real
blood.
good.
So your
Real
blood
good.
results, let's say you're low on let's say low on testosterone. He can be like, okay, let me you need
And
something
who's
that
low
has
on
B12.
testosterone? Because the damn sure ain't Bud Crawford with 8 goddamn
A
kids ain't a damn
25-year-old
bit
young
low about
man
his
low on
goddamn
testosterone
testosterone.
that fights every day?
Yeah, of course,
No,
it's possible.
they're not low
Yeah,
on
so he
testosterone.
knows what supplements
He's
work
just
with
saying
what.
that.
If you don't give him the blood, if you don't give him your blood work, all he can the only recommendations he can give you are generic ones.
Boxing Hacker,
And
can
that's
you
what he
tell
said.
me what credentials
Marty's
he
onto
has to
his
make
ass, and you
recommendations
know it.
based on your
So
blood?
you don't need credentials to
People
make
try to
recommendations.
think manager
Contrary to
Marty
That
ain't
is
popular
onto
belief.
some
something.
He's
bullshit.
not even a
Yeah,
doctor.
you don't need to be a
Manager
doctor to make
Marty got him
recommendations.
straight up, and you know it.
Recommendations are just recommendations. You don't need to be anything to be recommended.
Shout out to
I can
manager
recommend you
Marty
anything.
fighting
I
a
can
good
say,
fight.
Ty, take
Good shit,
Tylenol
homie.
pills. You can say, hey, Boxing Hacker, look at my blood work. It says that I'm low on this. I say, hey, you should
So
take
you don't need any type of certification to draw blood from somebody's arm.
So when it comes to draw blood, he has people that do that. However, to read their
That ain't
results,
what he
no.
said.
To
That ain't
read
what he
their
said.
Facts,
results,
Arena. He don't know
to
shit.
read their results, let's be clarified. You don't need anything to read somebody's blood work. No, you can give your blood work. You can give your blood test results to your friends.
You got to be the
Why would
dumbest
you
nigga
want
on
to
the
do
You
planet.
that?
can.
Boxing Hacker, let me tell
You
you
are,
something.
Yeah,
dude.
Why
you can.
in the
No,
hell would you
You're
give
capping
somebody who
on
is not
purpose.
certified your information, your personal
he's not
HIPAA,
the first one. You see, like a lot of people want to spin this narrative because it's like blood drawing. It's not really
in
that.
the narrative?
Yeah, because of the blood drawing thing. No,
So let me ask you a question.
all he's
In
doing
the
is looking at what.
documentary, did he or
Yeah,
did he not say out of his own mouth, I don't
yeah,
know why they think I'm a doctor, maybe because I draw their blood?
yeah. He said that.
Okay, so you just sat here and told me that he doesn't draw their blood, he has somebody else
Somebody
do it,
else
but he
does it.
said it himself. He does
Yep.
it.
Yeah, but he reads it.
No,
So when
and
it
then
comes
he
to right
told
now,
on himself. He's like,
This nigga right here.
Terrence, he
Boxing
told
Hacker,
on
you giving
Terrence
me a headache.
Crawford. Terrence Crawford said, I know who you are and I know what you do. And I want in right on fucking Marty's channel. It's bizarre that you
what's
guys
bizarre
cap
about it?
for him. We
Like,
So
know.
here's
Boxing
the thing,
Hacker,
though.
can you
These
tell
people
me
are
this?
not.
Can you tell me this, Boxing Hacker? What does a phlebotomist do?
They draw blood.
Hmm.
You need to be a
Is
doctor to do that kind of
is
shit.
Victor a phlebotomist? Don't you need
It
some
depends
type
where
of
you are.
no? Don't you need some type of like say hours booked in a medical field working with
Yeah, you
a
do, but
registered
if a
phlebotomist or
person gives
something?
you their blood, they give you their blood. But he's on, dude, listen, the
Yeah, if
fucking
somebody gives you blood, it doesn't matter.
feds are
That is the
definitely
creepiest shit
looking
I
into
ever heard in my
fucking
life.
Victor
Nah,
Conti.
it's
And I
true
hope
though.
to God he goes
People
back to
just don't
jail,
think
bro.
about it. People just,
And
they
I'm
want to.
gonna tell you
You hear,
something else, Boxing Hacker.
yeah.
If by any chance Bud beats Canelo, the feds are gonna slap them cuffs on his ass when he walk out that ring.
No,
You
they're
can
not,
believe
man.
All
that.
boxing
Y'all gotta
Oh
stop
yes,
broadcast.
they
believing
are.
these
Salute.
Oh yes,
crazy
they
things. No,
coming
they're
for him.
not. Nothing's gonna happen. These guys aren't tested. These guys aren't not. They're not testing positive. You know what I'm saying? Canelo tested positive for
Facts.
clenbuterol. Terrence Crawford has never tested positive for anything.
Not you. I was talking to the
Terrence
comment
Crawford
too.
hasn't
All
taken a damn
boxing
drug test
broadcast.
since
Salute, homie.
money.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I can just
I
say
know
he
it's
hasn't
true because it
seen.
ain't on Vada's website. You can't test dirty if you don't test at all.
Yeah, but it's a false. So just because it's not a Valve's website doesn't mean that he hasn't taken
Hold
tests,
up.
right?
Aren't they the agency that they use for testing?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
so if
so
you
the
do, if you
Don't they post
stop.
if
your
you test
results
multiple
when you
times,
get a
doesn't mean
pass?
that.
Don't
I
they post
can't
your
listen to
results
me.
after taking a test?
It's
Okay,
too
so you're
much.
saying okay, so you don't believe there was any testing done for like Crawford versus like EJ, right? For instance, is
Was
EJ
there?
on Valve's website?
Now EJ's
The
got an
last
exemption too, though.
time,
Yeah,
EJ got
you
the
can't go on
exemption
Valve's
too.
see,
website.
and this is what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. I asked you a specific question. Stop
Yeah,
moving the goalposts and stop
sure.
deflecting.
Okay,
Since VADA is what y'all run around here touting, right?
okay, yeah.
VADA is where they need to be tested. The
Mhm.
last time that VADA posted Terrence Crawford on their website was 2020. So
Sure.
y'all running around here talking about something he hasn't popped dirty. He's not getting popped dirty. You can't pop dirty if you don't test.
Okay. Well,
And listen, the
okay.
shit
Let's
that
talk about this.
Victor got, that's
Let's
why
talk
he gets them the anemic
It's
fucking
sort of
title,
false
because
dichotomy to
then
say
he
that
can play with their testosterone levels and they can't say shit about it. They
it's
don't, you're not even allowed to fucking see the shit. He can fucking say they're all low in testosterone, wick them the fuck up, and it's nobody ever knows. There'll never be a
so.
fucking positive test from none of his guys. Never. He's that good. He's got this shit. There's just too
I
much
don't know.
shit.
I mean,
You
Shea
don't
Mosley
you
was
don't let
running
a
for
fucking
he tested
convicted
positive.
cheater come back and give these dudes supplements.
Shea
You
Mosley
don't.
did
The
test
only thing you
positive.
let him do is work on the board at Vada to catch cheaters. He wrote the fucking book with Margaret Goodman. He knows, like, he's the fucking mastermind. That's why they're looking into his ass. This shit's all about to
Yeah,
be
but here's
over
the
for him.
thing:
I guarantee it.
you can't accuse people unless there's proof, right? That's why
Listen,
that IRS
you keep thinking
investigator
there's no
failed the
proof.
first time,
When the
right?
fucking
There was no proof.
medical doctors and the people that are actually fucking paid to look at shit start looking at it, and he's giving these guys all anemic titles, and they're not really
Yeah.
anemic, dude, there's reason to look into it.
So
Just because
yeah,
we don't hear
you
about it on a fight hype video or a fucking tweet from
Victor
the Ring
Conte
magazine
Gaming.
don't mean it ain't
You
happening,
just
bro.
love changing your name. Okay, so look, so Ty, to answer your question, right? So sort of a false dichotomy to say just because Crawford's name was on the website, they never tested 2020.
How is that a false dichotomy? That's not true.
Because
Yeah,
so the reason being is because you can't just use the website as a single source of truth, right? It could be that the website wasn't updated with that
the
information.
website posts everybody they tested
That's
for
not
the
true
last
because
fucking forever.
they posted late that Devin Haney was on
So, Boxing Hacker, are you saying
365,
that
24/7
for? So
testing.
let me tell you something. So let me
That's because he just
let me
joined it.
see if I understand what exactly you're saying to me. You're
Yeah.
telling me for the last 5 years there's been a clerical error.
So
He's not.
so
Listen to
not
this
not
comment.
not
Let me
clinically
just
error.
read
No,
this
I'm
real
saying
quick.
that they may not update their website with that information. It may not be. They may just update it once. I don't know.
He
Like
can't even be in baseball. They don't
So
fucking
basically,
allow
somebody
Victor
needs to be
Conte
fired
nowhere.
because they're not updating their website. I'm sure they pay somebody to update their website, correct? So you're
yeah,
saying
Oh
that
my
but so
person's
God.
like I
not
said
doing their
before,
job.
so remember I just gave you the example of Devin Haney, right? In 2025,
Because
they
he
stated that
just fucking joined it.
he was on 365 testing in 2024. So like it obviously the
No, he
website.
wasn't. That was them capping to you. That was Bill Haney and them fucking
Well,
lying to you,
I mean,
bro.
if you want to say the website is correct and that's what they wrote on the website, now you say I shouldn't believe the website. Like it has to be one or
So
the
no,
other. Either
you
we
said we
believe the
shouldn't
website or
believe the
not.
website because you said it was a false dichotomy. So which
Yeah,
one
Yeah,
you
is it?
said
no,
that.
false dichotomy doesn't mean that it's false. It means that you're
Boy,
getting
Hacker,
doctors that
Ty
have
walked in here like walking tall with a big old fax 2x4, and
a
she
false
been beating
dichotomy
you
is
in the
like
head the whole time, bro.
it's like me saying, "Oh, D1 got robbed, therefore he's in the hood."
I'll never
Like
get robbed, my boy.
just
Ain't a
because you got robbed
motherfucker
doesn't
real
mean he's in
enough
the
on the
hood. Like
planet to
there are
rob
other
me.
conclusions that might have derived
So
to cause that situation.
But Boxing
can't
Hacker, that's
happen
that's
like that.
simply not true, right? So here's the thing, Boxing
Yeah.
Hacker, with you. You love to do this ring around the rosy with your words, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game called
Word
Truth
salad and shit.
or Truth, right? So
Okay.
true or false, was Terrence Crawford tested in 2020 when Vada posted him on the website? Should I believe Vada or should I not believe Vada?
True. Yeah, he was posted.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And so since he was posted in 2020, but not in 21, 22, 23, 24, and he's yet to fight this year yet. So should I believe that he is not testing or should I believe they have not posted it because they haven't got around to updating their account. But
For
Devin Haney was put on
5 years.
365 24/7. Which one is it?
Yeah, so you should believe they hadn't posted it because that's exactly what happened, right? He
Right.
wasn't
So
But they
posting
got
on
around to
posted it for
posting
Devin, but
from
Devin.
not for
2021 to
Terrence.
2024. Yeah, so
And
you
they're
should
they're
believe
just they're moving
they
in
wasn't
secret in some people's cases, and other people's cases they're posting it out for everybody to see.
I
But
mean,
Terrence
so like,
definitely
what? So
tested.
give me an example of
Stop
other
it, bro.
people.
There ain't gonna be no
Give me an
testing for
example
the
of other people
fucking
get
Canelo
posted
fight
multiple
neither.
times each
There
year.
ain't gonna be none. No
Is there
testing,
somebody that's been posted each year? I don't know.
bro.
It's supposed to be posted after every fight or before every fight. Is that
Yeah,
not how battle works?
I don't know. I think they sometimes they post it when you start. I don't
Public
know.
information, volunteering,
How many times?
anti-doping
How
agency.
many times
Let's
does he
not
post on
forget
the
that it's a
website? Can I ask
fucking
you?
it's a board runs the shit and stock and people own like it's a fucking public thing. It's got
Let
they
me
gotta post it.
let me ask you. You say he was posted in 2020. Was he posted in 2019?
He was posted the last time before that,
Uh-uh.
if I'm not mistaken, was 2014, if I'm not mistaken.
So
20
he's been posted.
2016 maybe.
Your boy, yeah, 2016. Your boy doesn't really post. He doesn't really believe in drug testing. I see ever since he's gotten with Victor. I wonder why that is.
Cause man, fuck that.
I don't
If we
know.
ain't got a test, they ain't testing, bro. They don't give a fuck. Don't ask, don't tell. I guarantee you, Victor Conti wicking these motherfuckers up.
I
There's
don't
no
think so.
doubt in my mind.
I don't
Okay,
think
he's
so.
at least giving them legal fucking performance enhancers. We all agree on
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's fine. That's like supplements.
All right, so you keep playing dumb, bro, and your boy's
Yeah,
gonna
if you
be in
take
jail,
supplements, that's
and
of
then
course.
the whole
Going to
shit's
the
gonna
gym is
get busted
performance
open.
enhancing too.
Victor
Freud
Conte back in
supplement.
jail. Fucking this time it's the whole snack fucking
Yeah,
corporation.
how he
Get your ass in jail.
they try to
Cause,
they first they took him to
cause
the reason why they took him to court was crazy. Like I watched that
Exactly.
documentary. I was
You know
like,
what's so
he's gonna
interesting to me? I'm
huh?
on Data right now, and they have a bunch of the fights that just happened. They have all these fighters posted up here. So I
Okay.
was suggesting that
every fight
maybe they're just
there has been
lazy when
VADA
it comes to
testing.
Terrence Crawford. That's
It's
very
on there.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I see
Yeah,
Keyshawn up here before his last fight,
it's a
Catterall,
How many
fucking
times
because
do you
he
see him
hasn't
there
been
though?
Wilson's
Is it
up
tested,
one time or is
bro.
it
here.
multiple times?
Well, they're up here
Listen,
for the
why can't you just
latest fight.
admit
I
he
can click
probably
on
hasn't
them
been
and see
tested?
before that.
That's all.
Huh?
He
Okay,
hasn't been
I don't
tested.
know. I don't know. I don't know the strategy. We said, do they post them
It's a
once or they post
strategy.
them
Now
multiple
it's a
times?
They
strategy to
post them
fucking
Yeah,
every
like
time
are they
they
what are they
posting
fight.
holding
each time?
results
I
in?
don't
The
It's
know.
a
public's not
strategy
ready
to
for
beat
your
the
Maybe they
test.
post
2018
it here.
results yet.
I don't see Vada
Come
posting
on,
them all
bro.
each time. They don't really. I haven't seen them post each time for each fight that happens. So it's
This
interesting. They'll
kid
be
is
updating their
unreal.
thing a lot.
Yo, we've been on here for 2.5 hours. I love every fucking one of y'all. Peace and
For
blessings.
sure.
I'm ending this
Peace
stream.
out,
You
T1, and
guys
thanks
go
for
rock
letting me
out with
up.
2 cents. Ty, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for coming up.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Alonzo
you.
Already
Amazing.
know,
I
man.
miss
For
you,
All
sure,
dog.
right, take it
bro.
Bye.
easy, girl.
Bye, William.
Salute.
All right, Rain.
Peace.
Let's go top golf. All right, y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna go
Later,
argue
y'all.
on fucking what's her name shit. 2 cent. Go everybody
Salute.
go over there and listen to this kid argue. It'll be good shit. Love, peace, and blessings. Shout out to the super chatters. Fucking Big Dog Willie. The biggest contribution the show's ever had. We appreciate you, homie. Shout out to everybody who came, hit the like button, fucking sat on Twitter and watched us. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love, peace, and blessings. Till the next time.